Hello, 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 Miss Angie. How are
Hi,
you
how
tonight?
are you? I am good, good, good.
Hopefully,
Running off steam, but still doing good.
I hear you. Hopefully, I was just checking to make sure I changed the privacy setting for the reading for the Facebook on the private Facebook page, and it took forever to connect. So I'm hoping that that's not the lag time because if it is, boy, that lag time is super long tonight. So I'm hoping that's not the case. We'll have to see. Hopefully everybody else is popping in. Good to see everybody. Welcome in, Francesca Alexis. Nice to see you in. So, Miss Angie, I saw you were out and about this weekend, having a
Oh
good
my
old
goodness.
time.
So April is my sister's birthday, the sister that's next to me. Keena's the third child, but the youngest girl. And so my sister that's next to me in age, it's her birthday. And we tend to be thawing out from the winter. So we usually do a lot for April. And so every weekend we've been doing something and woo! We've been having a good time though.
It
Yeah.
looks like it's been a good time. Absolutely.
We may try to tone it down a bit this weekend since it is Easter weekend. We're thinking about going out to taking the kids out to dinner and not cooking because it's not that many of us. And when we cook a big dinner, we just end up having way too much. So we're thinking about just going out for dinner. My sister mentioned something about Top of the Rock, something or some restaurant she had heard of. Because it's also her birthday weekend. Her birthday is April 19th.
Top of the Rock.
She said it's in Awatuki, near that little resort in there.
Mhm,
In the in the not the foothills, but in that South Mountain little area.
mhm.
Somewhere in there. So we may go do that. She hasn't given us any additional information, so we may or we may not. And then this is also the weekend. Brenda is required to spend one weekend a month with me with dinner and a movie. So
Uh-huh.
we're probably gonna go and do dinner and a movie this weekend.
Nice, 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 nice.
Required.
Required.
Yeah, so that may be our weekend. And my mom is going back tomorrow, so she won't be with us. She'll probably go home, go to the doctor, and then be on a plane right to Florida because my brother wants her there for Easter.
And she was here for 2 weeks or just a week?
She's been here since I came back on the first, so about 2 weeks. Yeah.
Mhm. Has been good having her around.
Oh yeah, because she's cooking, and we try to get her to go out a lot, but she at least cooks. She's barbecued for us. She's made dressing and greens and stuff like that. So
Oh,
it's been a
nice.
very healthy.
Yes, yes, and saving y'all from cooking. I love that.
Yeah,
Yes,
so
indeed.
yeah, always love that. But yeah.
That's cool, and it's always good to have home cooking when you
Yeah.
can. There's nothing like it's amazing how my mom isn't necessarily known for her cooking, but she is for her baking. And
Oh,
so, no matter what I try to bake that she bakes, I just don't. It doesn't. It can turn out good, but it doesn't. For
taste
me, it's
the
not
same.
the
Yeah.
same. And so you're like, oh, it tastes good, but it's not good. Because I know what I want. So,
I don't know why, but like my grandmother was big on every holiday, so she would make 3-layer cakes and she would make multiple different flavor cakes. And a lot of people would just come over and eat like her dressing and the cake together, that salty sweet for some reason they like. They would get a slice of cake and then a bowl of the dressing and they would eat it together and they thought that was a good combination, which was weird to me. But I had cousins on all who just like they would come over and be like, oh, I just came to get some cake and some dressing. I used to be like, that's weird. And they would get a you get a to-go plate. They would, oh, I just want to take some dressing home and some cake, and they would put it together and they would eat it like that.
oh, nice.
Hmm. Yeah.
I tell you what, Michael does not like icing on the cake. He doesn't.
Brandon doesn't either.
No, but he
Can
gets to
you
there and eat the
believe
cake.
he doesn't like nothing but cakes?
He does or doesn't.
Does not.
What?
Because he doesn't like icing. And even if I get it without the ice, because you can go in and say, I don't want icing on
Right,
it, and
right.
they'll just give you a plain one. He
Yeah.
still just doesn't like it.
Wow. He's like the only person I've ever met that doesn't like those cakes
Exactly.
because
I wonder if he's really one of us because we all love them.
I know, especially are you sure he didn't get mixed up in the nursery or something? Because you of
Exactly.
all people, even for your family, you are like the one who likes them the most.
Yes, and they currently have for Easter, it was a blueberry lemon one that was the
Uh-huh.
flavor for this month. I haven't had it yet, but they had a blueberry lemon, and it was good. Well, I hope it's good.
I like lemon cake.
Blueberries that Miss Julie is always telling me to eat. You need blueberries, antioxidants. Well, no better way to have it than with cake and lemon.
Now I'm not judging, but something tells me I'm not sure that's exactly what she meant.
Blueberries are blueberries.
She said what she said, right? She said what she
That's
said.
what she said. Hi, Valerie.
Hmm.
Hi, TT.
Hmm.
Is it Kokomo? Hello.
Way down
Hey,
in
Miss
Coca-Cola.
Bonnie.
Hey, everybody. Welcome in, everybody. Good to see you in. Oh, my goodness.
That one lady who I kept saying, what's 134? What's 134? Last week when we were reading, she came back on Facebook on one of our posts and was like, I think I remember what it was. My ex or my husband who passed, I think they each had a tattoo that was 143 for I love you. And she thinks and I
Oh.
said, oh, maybe he was trying to get through because I kept saying, what's 134? I keep seeing it. I keep seeing
Yeah,
it.
and she couldn't figure it out. She tried everything. She's like, I
And
don't
so
know.
she
I don't
said,
know.
if it's not that, then I don't know what it is. So that's probably what it was. I told her to come back. I said, maybe he was trying to get in contact with me. And I think it was the anniversary of his death or something like that. Hey,
That's,
Brittany. Hey, Brittany
hey, Brittany
Larson.
Larson. How are you?
You
Good
still,
to see
hey,
you in.
Scooter Pam. Are you still in California, Brittany?
Brittany, you need to come on one night with us and have a great old conversation and do a little
Yeah.
energy stuff. We love her. Everybody, if you ever have a chance to see Brittany Larson's TikTok stuff, and I think I think she did. Was it Instagram too? I know it was TikTok and Instagram. I thought and Facebook. You need to check her out. Her stuff is amazing, and this woman has so much energy.
I see her a lot. I don't know if she's just not in my, like if she got threw out of my algorithm, but I used to see her post every day. So either she's not posting, or I just haven't seen a lot of her posts. And I used to see something every day.
Yeah, I haven't seen it either. Brittany, are you still posting every day? Are you?
Hey JoJo. Oh, I
Hey
just
JoJo.
see JoJo and Mr. Linda and Cynthia, all of you guys.
Absolutely. Brittany says, yes, I would love to come live with you guys sometimes. Oh man, that'd be great, Brittany. We have to sit down and map this out so we can make sure that we get you the link in time and do that because it'd be such a wonderful time. Just having you around and your energy would be wonderful. But absolutely. So hey Jojo, hope everybody's good with there. I know Jojo has a new granddaughter, right? Was it a granddaughter? Is that right, Jojo? A new grand?
Oh, she said she stepped back a little bit because of stuff going on personally.
Well, hopefully things are working out for you, Brittany.
Oh,
You know,
her mom passed. Brittany's mom passed.
I didn't know that either. Is that right?
She did a post about her mom passing.
Oh
I
my.
think it's her biological mom that passed.
Okay.
We're good.
Well, you know what? I did see that. Come think of it, because I did respond. Yep, you're right. I did. Yeah. Well, Brittany, I hope you're moving through all this. I know it's not easy. It's not easy at all. So, grandson, his name is Roman. Yeah.
Oh, Roman. Oh, I like that name.
Yeah. So Jojo, Jojo's only what 38. So, and she already has a grandchild. You
You need to have another kid right now. My daughter, my grandson turned 1 today, but her other daughter is 15.
Well, that's a difference.
That child was about to graduate in a couple years, and this child will be starting kindergarten.
Yeah. And actually, our grandson turns 2 on the 19th. He will be 2 years old already. What is that? I don't even know. Yes.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Time goes so fast. He's a big boy. He looks
He's
a little
a big
bit
boy.
older than that, and he looks very advanced. Like when I see the pictures that you guys have, I'm like, oh my gosh, look at him.
Yeah, he's a big boy. He's a big boy for sure. Jojo says, I wish.
Yeah. No little littles for me ever again.
No. I totally get that. I totally, definitely not in my category. It's like, no, hell no.
Like I don't like how those grandmothers like they'll be 60 and they'll take all their kids, all their grandkids and raise them and blah blah blah. At 60, raising like 3 little littles, we all gonna be in a crazy house together.
Mm-hmm.
I drove them crazy and they drove me crazy. We all can't be together. That's too many little littles. I barely made it with one at a time. Can you imagine 3 or 4? Ooh.
Oh God, if my kids ever come back and said, Dad, we got to talk to you because we're thinking you need to do this. You know what I'm going to say?
Look at my face. Don't do it. No, don't do it.
No. Look at my face. Don't leave that child here because that child will not. It ain't gonna work. Oh my goodness! I'm telling you what. But it's good to have him. I love having them come over. I love having him visit. But man, after about an hour, I'm wore out because I watch the kid as much as the parents, and sometimes more because the parents are like, "Hey, I'm getting a vacation break while you were here." So I'm like, whoa, what about the steps? What about this? What about this? And I'm like, oh my gosh. When they leave, I'm like, I'm exhausted.
My daughter, she goes on a cruise like every October. And she's gone for a week. So last October, I went to Michigan to watch my grandson. This year, I said, you can bring him here. I'm not coming to Michigan. So she's
Mhm.
going, and they're leaving from LA this time. So she's going to bring him here. So I'll get him for a week in October. And
Cool.
we're going to be in so much water, and he's going to be so tired at the end of the day. He's just going to fall out. We both going to fall out.
Hey, Lewis Black, nice to see you in. And thank you, Miss Bonnie, for saying the like, share, subscribe, and follow. Yes, people, please do that. We'd appreciate it so very
All
much.
right, Lewis, I got you. Hey, Selena. I think Selena was in last week asking for a reading. I don't know if you guys got her the next morning when you and uh, Shauna did it, but I believe she was in last week and she kept asking for one.
Yeah, I don't think I was on Thursday, was I? I don't think we were
Oh,
on Thursday.
then maybe not.
Maybe the
They,
week before that, maybe because yeah.
hey, Emmanuel, from Twitch.
All right, we'll take a Twitch every time we can, for sure, for sure, for sure. Well, with that said, let's get to it, Miss Angie. Who are you drawn to first this evening?
We can do Selena if she wants one this week. Oh, I did, and I did not get one. Okay, cool. What's your question, Miss Selena? Was it a general?
Let us know what you need. Would like to be considered Miss Selena Garcia.
She said yes, please. So I guess that
Mhm.
means general. And please don't ask for a love. Oh, she did say general. Please don't ask for a love reading because I'm just the grim reaper of love. I know Bonnie sent y'all here, but she told y'all to get in the wrong line.
Hmm.
Selena, immediately when I get in your energy, they show me like a goalpost for football. Why couldn't I get that word out? For football. And I heard go for the goal. So whatever you're striving for, they're showing me one, you're not striving hard enough for it, or you haven't started to move forward for it. So there's something career wise or an accomplishment or a goal that you should be going out for that you're not going for. They're saying go for the goal. Like don't hold yourself back to make others look better. Don't hold yourself back. Because they show me the King of Wands, the King of Wands is spinning to go into the reverse, which means that you're holding back on your leadership qualities, you're holding back on your knowledge and your wisdom and your good advice. And they're saying don't hold back. Hey Kina, they're saying don't hold back. Make sure you go for the goal. Like don't dim your light to make somebody else look better is the first thing that they're showing me. And then I heard he loves you. Are you questioning a love? Here we go with the love. And I said,
Oh Lord, I was like, where are you going, Miss Angie?
are you questioning a love relationship? Oh, she does want to grow her career, and it's a weight goal, an actual weight goal. Oh, okay. Because they showed me the goal line and they said, go for the goal. You're not trying hard enough or you're not moving forward for it. But also your leadership. They're saying, no, no, no. Leadership, leadership. They're taking me back to that because they're your leadership. You're not holding your ground on that. And then they're also telling me that there's a love interest. I heard he loves you. So are you questioning somebody's love or devotion to you? Is that what the problem is here? That you're having. Love is drawn to. Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it. But they're showing me somebody who Oh, your husband. Oh, okay. So that's what they're saying. He loves you. Is he, maybe he's the king that I'm seeing, because they're showing like him giving you advice that you may not always want to listen to, or like, it's kind of like in the light of, I'm giving you advice for your greatest and highest good, or I'm always out to support you, not to harm you. And so they're saying he loves you. That's the word that I heard, was he loves you. Um, and he male, so I guess it could be your husband, but they're saying he loves you. And they show me a man who's talking to you, and either you're, you know how when you're getting talked to or you're getting chastised and you're kind of like, it's kind of like that face, or you're not receiving the message as it is intended to be, not in in a malicious way, but in a very supportive way is how they're showing it to me. And they're saying, so are you also planning, do you have littles and you're planning a trip? Because they showed me one little kid in a wagon, like you're planning on going to an amusement park or something. Because if a little is in a wagon, I assume it's a lot of walking on this journey or this trip that you're taking, and you have this little child, or you have somebody in a wagon, and they're saying go on the trip, have fun, don't worry about whatever it is that's holding you back or making you worry, because they're showing me the nine of swords, but the swords are disappearing. They're like falling off the wall, because you have nothing to worry about. They're just like, go for it. It's summertime. The kids are laughing. They're having a good time, and they're saying go for it. Oh, okay, that's okay. Oh, okay. That's what they're saying. Oh, okay. So you're saying he is being very supportive. And that's how they showed it to me, in the light of being supportive. He loves you. He wants you to have this. So whatever you're thinking about, or like, are you going to miss time for work, or is it an expensive surgery or something like that? They're saying he's supporting you. Don't think that he doesn't go forward. And then they're showing me the kids. I really want to take us for a trip. We have two girls, one and another, but lost hope there. Okay, so yeah, they're showing me the little in the wagon. They're saying go for it, go on the trip. Don't worry about whatever you're worrying about. Is something that you don't need to worry about. Just go for it on the trip and have fun with the kids, because you can't take away those memories. You can buy them trinkets and toys and things like that, but you can't take away those memories. You'll always remember going to the amusement park, going to do this, going to do that, but those toys will break and fade and be gone away. And they're saying make memories for your child, for them. And then career wise, yeah, just step up and step up, step up, step up, because they're showing me a series of steps, and they're large steps that you have to climb, but you're more than capable to do it. Like they're wide steps, but they're not thick steps. So you just have to step up onto it. And as you step up onto the next platform, it's kind of like they light up, kind of like the steps on that Michael Jackson video where the path lights up. And
Billie
so
Jean.
that's what they're showing me. Yes, we were just talking about that, Don.
Mhm.
You are stepping up on the next level, and then going up to the next level and the next level. And they're saying you can rise as high as you're willing to climb. So every time you go to a next level, it'll light up, which is the knowledge and the skills that you need for that level. As high as you want to go, that's how high they'll allow you to go. All right. So that's what I got for you. Ready to go with
So yeah,
some.
you don't have insurance to cover the surgery, because that's a lot of money. Not that it's not worth it. I'm not saying that at all, because no matter what, if it helps you in your personal life, then yeah. But hopefully you'll find some insurance or some
I
crowdfunding. Or
saw
something.
one of the claims for my surgery in December, and I almost fell on my chair. Just the claims, like that wasn't the bill. They were just showing me the claim that was
Oh, geez.
submitted, and I was like, "Geez, oh, B." Thank God for insurance.
You know, what's interesting is I was talking to somebody. You know, I read for people all over the world, so not just U.S. I read for people in India. I read for people in Asia. I read for people in Europe. And so it's interesting when you get out of our bubble, because we kind of do live in a bit of a bubble when it comes to medicine and things, and we believe like we are the end all be all and there's no better place and so forth. And I'm not saying it isn't totally true. However, it's amazing how we I was talking to somebody, and they actually went to Turkey to get their new hair. And because Turkey is known for, you can play it's a package. You get an entire package, right? So they fly you on the plane, you arrive, they put you in a hotel, then you go to the clinic and you spend a day or two at the clinic, and they set you, do everything for the surgery around for the hair, and then the next day they actually go in and they do the hair and all that stuff, right? And then you spend another week there making sure everything's fine, and then you fly back, and it's actually cheaper than if you had done just the procedure in the US. The same thing with the facelift. A facelift, you can go to Colombia, or you can go to Thailand, and those two countries, and Korea, South Korea. There are more cosmetic surgeons per capita in South Korea than anywhere else in the world. Anywhere else in the world. So South Korea is, absolutely. South Korea, every person, so many of the people in South Korea, by the time the female hits the age of 18, she's been nipped, tucked, plucked, and whatever else, because they go with perfection. They go with unison. They want to look uniform. So they'll get little things done, and it's so inexpensive. And so there are so many plastic surgeons. So people will get on a plane. Again, they'll get a package. They'll fly to South Korea. They'll be put up in a hotel. Then they'll be transferred to the clinic during the analysis, and then they'll go in and go under the knife, and then they'll spend a week or two more there for recovery, and come home and have spent far less, with all that included, and money, food, and everything all included, than the procedure itself here, because it's so darn inexpensive. And Colombia, same way. I had a friend of ours, and when we lived in Houston, a friend of ours was from Colombia, and so she went back to Colombia. We didn't know this about her, and then what happened is we had an event or something, and she showed up with her sister, and her sister walks in the door. We recognize the sister, and we look at her and we're like, wow, she looks familiar, but oh no. And she looked amazing. She had her nose done. She had her things pulled up here. She had cheek implants put in. She had the jawline. And so she looked amazing. It was a great, amazing job. She looked like herself, but a much younger, much more alert, much more rested, very well rested person. And I was like, holy crap. And we asked her how much, and she said $3,000. For all that, $3,000. And I was like, holy crap. And so these countries are actually they're known for these tourists. They're called med tours. And so they do and certain countries have their niches where they are really known for that, and it's phenomenal to see the when you see them, you're like, my God, they're really, and it's interesting because again, here, I live in Scottsdale. We have so many plastic surgeons. We have tons of plastic surgery here. And I'm not giving any secret away because, Lord knows people get ticked by that, but I can tell you all these, I was talking one time, not so long ago, I was talking to this lady and she was fussing about, I'm not taking the virus shot, right? I'm not taking that virus shot. They ain't putting nothing. They're not putting anything like that inside of me, right? Nothing. And I'm looking at her and I'm like, wait a minute. You got injections here. You got Botox. She's been injected and filled and sucked and plucked so much. I'm like, and you're all these foreign things are floating around.
I got to take the vaccine, but I'll smoke this pack of cigarettes like a chimney.
Exactly. I had to roll. I'm thinking, oh my gosh, you must be kidding me. So anyway, but no, that's good. When you mentioned that about that cochlear implant, the good thing is you may want to check, Selena, you may want to check and see what other countries are doing the same procedures. And since if it's not covered by insurance here, then you may want to check there and see if you can go and have it done elsewhere. And again, usually you can go get it done elsewhere, including the stay and everything, for cheaper than you can get it done here. And again, check out which countries are good at it, because again, it doesn't mean they're not, because they're not in the US doesn't mean they're not good. It just means that they learn how to make it a business over there, where we make it a very different kind of business here. It's that simple. So
Exactly.
More than you wanted to know. But I'll tell you what, when you see these people come back and you're like, wow, it's amazing. And then tell you, I always ask the question, how much? I'm so low class. I really am.
No, sometimes I may be interested.
I know. Yeah, I'm like, how much? How much? I'm just curious. And they're like, oh, 3 or 4 thousand. I'm like, what? A bottom lift
Both
is
ears. Did she say it was both ears or one? She said, I want to hear again so bad.
Is it 1 year or two, Selena? Do. Let's see what I got for Selena in the cards now that I've gabbed away. Ooh, 3 cards. There's the decision right there.
Oh, 100% death on her right side.
Yeah, and there's the decision again, and it's about the money. See the difference again. The money is the big issue, and again, it's like what do we do? And again, it's like okay, if I pay, it's a little bit rocky for us, and see the water, but the change is real. The change can be real for it, And there's that question, it's like, do we have enough? Do we have enough, or have we? Put in a situation where we don't have it. It's one of those things. So know that again, I can feel your energy about this. It's definitely there, but and the decision is there. I'm told that the money will find its way. You will find a way to do it because this is that Queen of Pentacles, and when the Queen of Pentacles comes out, it's very clear that you will find the money. You will find a way to make it happen. But the Queen is a patient energy. Remember that. So I'm saying it's not necessarily what's going to happen immediately. But remember, the patient Queen will sit back and she will count her eggs. She will count her coins. She will do what she has to do. That money will find its way to you. And look at this. The victory card, the cherry card. You will move forward this. You will get this. So Selena, know that it will happen. Know that you can make it happen. Again, the cards are saying we know there's a choice, and we know there's some positives and negatives. Be careful not to get too negative about it. Be patient. Try to figure it out.
John, put that card back up. They want her to stop that 5. That cups card. They want her to stop focusing on the things that are lost, or because when I did the 9 of Swords, they were taking the swords off the wall.
Right.
Stop keep letting it keep you up. Stop letting it being worried about it. Focus on where you want to be. You want to hear, you want this operation, focus on it, and allow your higher power to make that resolution happen for you. I tell people all the time, different ways that I wanted things to happen, or my guides told me it would happen. I thought it would happen through path A, it happened through path C and D, or it happened through path B, it happened a totally different way, but it happened as they said they would. My patience just grew thin, and either I tried to help it along, I wanted it to be my way, I was very rigid. So it's that change in perspective, and they want you to focus on the end result, where you want it to be, not where you are now, or the difficulties with getting there. You're focusing on the obstacles instead of the end result, and they want you to focus on the end result and allow them to figure it out for you, because that's not your job to figure out.
And there's the Knight of Cups, which is that moving forward to the happiness. So again, there's a patience factor here. There's a financial factor. You just keep moving forward. Hey, Sherry Berry, nice to see you in.
I was just gonna say, hey, Sherry Berry, Miss Shauna came in, Louis came in, so many people came in. Hey, Summer Dawson.
It's old time week. I love it. That's great.
Hello, I missed you all.
Yes. So Selena, once again, the most important thing is, and Selena, let's work on an affirmation right here, right now. Let's get you an affirmation, because remember, you have to draw the energies in. You have to bring this into you. You have to tell the universe to bring it in. Okay. So here's what we're going to do, Selena. I am thankful that the surgery was successful and complete. And I would put in there, the hearing surgery was successful and complete. I am thankful that the hearing surgery was successful and is completed. So let's do that every day.
Like, they don't have any programs, like the company that's doing it don't have any programs that may help you out, or financing that'll help you out either.
I bet there are. And again, it's one of those things of when you draw, Selena, when you put it out there like you have done now, when you put it out there and you do the affirmations, it's going to drop some stuff in your ears, and you just need to start listening to what people are saying. And I know it's like a kind of, because you're like, your hearing's a problem, but you have the other ear, which is good. But the point is listen to what Spirit's telling you, listen to the information coming in, and do the research. You will find a way. I'm telling you, you will draw it in. Once you put that affirmation into place.
Like an unnecessary idea, like they're telling you to, go research this or go look this up, and you're like, why? Do it. I'm that person that's like, why? Listen, you know how in the Bible they be like, oh, we told them to go out and do blah, blah, blah. I'm the person that be like, well, why you want me to do that, Jesus? Why am I going to this rock and tapping on this rock? I need to know the whole story. Like, you can't just be like, here, go do this. I need to know what you're trying to tell me to do. So what they're saying is do what it is they're telling you to do. Sometimes it's just this piece of information will lead to this, it'll lead to that. And so just listen to whatever little tidbits of information you get and try to work on that. But I do feel like there'll be a charitable donation or a charitable some kind of event that'll help you out, because that's what I'm feeling. That's the feeling that came up for me, is that it'll be a charity situation where somebody will, help you pay for it in some kind of way. If you look for it, there possibly could be somebody who's helping with that.
Absolutely. And there are many, again, Johns Hopkins. I don't know where you live. Selena, I think you live on the West Coast, right? So you live in Washington, you live in
Oh,
Walla
7K
Walla.
out.
Say what?
She says she loses her secondary insurance May 31st. They
Mhm.
can't do the surgery till June 3rd or 4th. And I'm looking at, listen, if you talk to them, they can't move it up. Like sometimes if you talk to them and be like, listen, I
Yeah,
need this done by the 31st. We can't wait till the 3rd. They won't kind of finagle it and move it for you. Like, and I understand that sometimes they can't, but there's nothing they can do to move it up. That's like a week.
exactly.
That's a week in between. Like they can't do anything to move that up like 3-4 days.
They should be able to do something with it. So the most important thing is plant that seed and start working toward it. Start doing the research. Start putting it out there. Tell everybody else around you to put their heads to the grindstone. And listen to
Oh my
listen.
gosh, I didn't even read. She said she wanted to do a GoFundMe. I was like, go do Go. People do GoFundMe for less than that.
Exactly.
For I don't know. I burned down my shoe closet, and people will give you money. So
Yeah.
do it for that. Tell your story. Get on there. Do a video. Do whatever, and people will donate. You'll be surprised. Somebody might just be having a good day, and a celebrity might be on there and be like, "Hey, here's 5K. Here's the whole 7K. Here's blah blah blah."
Exactly. So I think that again, have faith, put it out there, and let the universe work on your behalf. Okay.
And see yourself moving up the list. She said, I even called again today and they said no unless someone see them moving you up the list. See them crossing somebody off and moving you up the list. Maybe somebody else has to wait, or somebody decides they're not going to do it, or whatever the reason, but see them moving you up the list. See them pulling you up. Plan for the 31st. Plan for the date that you want. You set in motion everything. Listen, this card in my hand, somebody manifested this. You know how they manifested it? It was through, they thought of it in their head and it happened. So see it the way you want it to be and allow it to happen. And then come back and tell us how it happened, because that's all you have to do is see it the way you want it to be happen. Are you reading Don's book? Did you get Don's book? Did you read the book? The book is all about telling you to change your way of thinking to manifest what you want. You
Yeah.
should really try Don's book. The ultimate power within, empowerment.
Unleashing the magic of affirmations. Yep.
Exactly. And then it'll change your mindset, or listen to his meditations. There's a lot of different things you can do, but see it happening on the 31st if that's when you need it to happen, or before. It could happen before that. See it happening then. See you having the money. See everything the way you want it. Like I said a couple weeks ago, before the last time me and Don was on, I put in my journal, I want to pay off my medical or all of my debt by the end of the year. I crossed out I want to and left pay off debt by the end of the year. And the very next day or a couple of days later, I got like half of a medical bill that was a couple $1,000s wiped out. Like I had been paying on it. They were being they were being like a butthole about it, and it ended up working out in my favor. And they was like, well, we'll just take this and blah blah blah. And I got a half of the debt wiped out. And all I did was cross out the word I want to and left pay off my debt by the end of the year. Hi, Shield Nova. Hi, Diane.
And have you qualified yet for how are you old enough to qualify for Medicare yet, or Medicaid, or whatever one? Because there's some programs under there, and then there's some other ways to do it, and actually reach out to the company itself and see what they can do. But I'm still surprised if your physician knows that for you that this deadline is so important. I can't believe that they can't slide you in. It doesn't. It's like, yeah, somebody needs to be standing on their desk and say, you know what, I'm gonna lose my insurance. I gotta have this. Gotta have this.
And she said they want the co-payment up front. So just hear you answering the phone, and they're saying, hey, we got an opening. Can you come in this date? Yeah, don't worry about it. The money later. Like just hear them saying that to you. Picture it the way you want it to be and watch it happen. Write it down. I'm getting goosebumps on that. Write it down the way you want it to be. Make plans for it to be May 31st or sooner, and it'll happen May 31st or sooner. I'm sending you that positive energy. I'm believing it for you. And I'm hoping that everybody else in the chat will also send you that positive energy and positive vibes. Start the GoFundMe. Do everything that you can on your side to get it done.
Super, super. So yeah, again, start using those affirmations. Super important.
Oh, she says she has Medicaid as a secondary and will be losing it.
You're using Medicaid? Is that what you're saying?
Wait a minute. If you have Medicaid as a secondary, why do you have a $7,000 copay? Doesn't Medicaid pick up everything? Are they doing your insurance correctly? Doesn't Medicaid pick up everything if it's a secondary?
I thought so.
Something doesn't make sense. Yeah, if Medicaid is your secondary, they should pick up whatever your insurance doesn't pay. That's the purpose of having a secondary. Why would I pay you $7,000 and I have a secondary insurance?
And I know Medicare covers it too. So if you're getting ready to retire and doing Social Security and Medicare, you're going to be covered that way too.
I would definitely call and be like, "Are you sure you calculated that right?"
Yeah. Yeah. Being active.
Because of the June 3rd date, that's what the 7K is. So if they actually do it on the 31st, Medicaid will pick it up. That sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, there has to be a way. I'm going to send you positive energy and believe that that will happen for you. I'll even write that down in my journal that you'll have that surgery before that date. Miss Selena, I am hoping good news for you on that.
Yep. And Selena, get on their phone every day, calling them. Call them every day and say, you know what? How's it today? How's it? Drive them absolutely bonkers. Drive them bonkers until.
All
So
right.
I stay on there, stay on them, stay on them, stay on them. You know, and believe me, it sometimes that works. Okay, and we're all going to send you much strong positive energy in that regard. In that regard, for sure.
All right. I'm so excited for you.
They will. They'll get it done. Make them again. Call every day. Be a problem for them. Be a problem for them every day.
Exactly. I'm believing that somebody will drop off the list, or maybe somebody will have to postpone their thing and they can swap you out. Be ready. Tell them I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm always ready. I'm ready. So
Exactly.
I'm sending you good prayers on that. Miss Diane, who had the husband, why is he? I feel like I hear him saying go north or due north. What's about north that he's saying to me? Miss Bonnie said call twice a day.
Twice a day. Yep.
Miss Diane Tanner, I think it is, or Tanner.
And don't be shy, Selena. Don't be embarrassed. Don't be shy. This is a must. So again, just be in their face. That's what you need to do. Be in their face twice a day.
Miss Diane, I did answer your question on Facebook too, and I'm glad you did come back. But why is he telling me due north or go north? What's about north? Do you have a place up north, or what's up north? What does north mean to your husband? That he's showing me, and he said you should know. I can hear him saying she should know. So what's about the north, Miss Diane? I hope you're still here. He's saying something about due north or go north, and he's saying you should know what that means. And he has a very did he near the end, was there some kind of struggle with his voice because it sounds very raspy? Like maybe, I don't know, like if his voice got deeper or thicker or more raspy as he got sicker, or because I get a very deep voice but a raspy voice or a painful voice that he's using to talk to me. And did he pass at home? Like, I feel like a lot of his care was at home.
We're talking about the Diane Tanner, right?
Yeah, where did she go that
Yeah,
fast?
Diane, are you still here?
And she did send me a picture. Okay, yes, you're still here. So is that true that most of his care was at home, or he passed at home? And then what's with the due north? Why is he telling me north? And was there something with his voice? And was it cancer? Did you tell me it was cancer? There's something with the voice, the throat. And then I feel like he was at home. And then I feel like oh, you switched. She switched over to YouTube. She was on Facebook, maybe. Maybe Facebook is that slow because she switched over to YouTube.
She said yes, and then not that I'm aware of. So I'm not sure which of those. When you answer the questions, folks, make sure you let us know what you're
Oh,
answering the yes for, and then I'm not
she
aware of.
said, not that I'm aware of due north. And he's saying, yes, you do. I can hear him shaking his head. You're not, he's saying you should know what the north is or due north. Like he's looking up to north. So I don't know if that means he's looking up to heaven or what he's doing, but he's saying due north. He's showing me up north and he's pointing up north. So was there a belief system change when he was passing as he was getting sicker? He always sounded like Sylvester Stallone. Yes. Okay. So yeah, that I'm getting the raspiness in his voice. And you know what that is? What he sounds like? Like it's hard for him to talk. And Sylvester Stallone always sounds like to me like he's having a hard time talking. No, he passed after being rear-ended, sitting still. Okay. Oh, he had a car accident, so he wasn't at home. He was in the hospital. They're showing me some, like he's showing me at home in the bed. So did he have other illnesses that you took care of while he was at home? Because or maybe I'm just thinking because you're bedside that you were at home. Because he shows me you being bedside, or maybe you didn't know that he knew because he's showing me you bedside with him, while he's ill. So maybe he's acknowledging that he knew that you were there. Um, and there's something about green. Green. The color green or clothing green. There's something about green that he's showing me. And there's a nurse that has a little character on her little thing right here because she has a stethoscope on, and then she has on her regular scrubs. Her scrubs look navy blue, and then she has a little character or something pendant or something here that's a little character. He's showing me that, and this person was very caring that he's showing to me. But there's something about the color green also that he's showing me. And he's saying, I can't believe that you don't know, or I can't believe that you don't remember. I got how he died. I understand that. I do. But he's showing me you sitting bedside. Oh, see, Bree what Miss Kelly Dick said, uh, Celine, about her getting the date that she wanted by believing that she would. He's a bit frustrated now, Diane, with you not understanding or remembering some of the stuff that he's showing me, like the green color, the nurse with the blue on, and the little character on her that is pinned to her little um scrub outfit. And it seems like you and her would talk. Was he in the hospital for a while, or were you there? Because he's showing me you bedside, and he knew you were there. And then he's showing me Chinese food. What's with the rice, the Chinese food? Okay, I've asked 50 questions, and I know you're going to be like, no. Oh, you were all at the bedside. So was he unconscious, or was he unconscious and you guys didn't think he could hear you because he knew you were there. He's appreciative that you were there, and he's showing me this nurse, specifically this nurse that used to come in his room with the navy blue scrubs on and dark brown hair. I understand why he's frustrated, because you're frustrating me now, because I feel like I get it. He was in the hospital. He's showing me that. I get it. And I understand that you were all bedside, and he is acknowledging that he knew you were bedside. He appreciates that you were bedside, and he's showing me the nurse in the blue scrub. with the dark hair. Or maybe it was you in the blue. But the stethoscope is on, and there's a little blue pendant or something that's here, a little blue character. I don't know if it's hooked to her stethoscope or what, but there's a little blue something character or some kind of pendant that she's wearing here that's multicolored. Either way, he wants you to know that he is appreciative. He knew you were there. He's showing me the green, which you haven't told me anything about the green either. There's something about the color green, and he keeps showing me due north. So was there a change? Oh, you don't know if there's a change in his religion or his beliefs or not because you said he got rear-ended. He said I didn't feel a thing or I didn't notice a thing, like something like that. Like there was no pain in it. Like you're wondering if he suffered. He's saying he's not feeling a thing. So I feel like his soul left his body before the impact of the crash. And so he's saying I didn't feel a thing. There was no pain. You wondered if he was suffering. You wondered um and it feels like you guys were wondering about decisions that you had to make for his care, and he's understanding that you did the best for his care. Who's the younger male? Is that a son? Is that a nephew? Who's the younger male that he's showing me? The nurse might be Jesse. He's not giving me a name. He's just showing me what she had on. So I guess he's showing me acknowledging that he knew all these people were there and were caring for him. And this Jesse lady must have been a very common person that came in his room. Oh, yes, unconscious. And he said, I love you. Okay. And so he's saying that he did not feel any pain. He did not suffer. And he is just thankful for you all being there. But he's also showing me a young man, a young male. Is that a son, a nephew? And this person seemed to have maybe taken it a little bit hard, his passing. And are you a lottery ticket person? Because he's showing me a lottery ticket. Are you a lottery ticket? A person who buys lottery ticket or gambles a little bit because he's showing me a lottery ticket. Oh, he's showing me a 4-leaf clover. Maybe that's what the green was. He's showing me a 4-leaf clover. Something about being lucky, like you being lucky. I fasted. Well, Donna, you can go ahead while we wait on her answers.
The only thing I can ask is Diane, you have a son, and so so my question to you, because the one thing I was getting is, did you have Sam work with you? Sam is the son, I'm guessing, because that's the name I'm getting. The son,
our
Sam.
son watched him transition because he said he was showing me the son and that he took it hard.
Yeah, and that's his name is Sam, right? Because he's telling me Sam. What I'm being told is that Sam knows a good attorney who will take this case. Even though you think the case is not winnable, there are attorneys, I'm being told, that can do this. And so talk to Sam. And so if Sam is your son, I'm guessing, ask Sam. Sam knows an attorney. Sam knows of an attorney who would probably take this case. It may not, again, I don't know. Sometimes it's not the case. It's knowing the right attorney to take the case. So you may want to, I'm not sure if you're ready to revisit this, but if it hasn't been 4 years, and it has not been 4 years, I know that. I get the energy it's not been 4 years, then you shouldn't be locked out of a statute of limitations. Talk to Sam, because Sam will know, Sam should know of an attorney, or Sam can find an attorney, is what I'm told. But the point is that you're not foreclosed from collecting on the injuries sustained because of the accident. But yeah, the right attorney is the one.
Oh, so he's showing me lucky. You're lucky in this situation. And I don't know if it's from the lawsuit that Don is telling me about, but he's saying that you're lucky because I asked her about the lottery and she said, yes, she does like to play. And he's showing me a 4-leaf clover for the luck. So luck is going to happen either for the lottery or for what Don is saying, but the money's coming.
Yeah.
Some kind of luck is coming your way.
And you were blessed with Rose. And you know what I'm talking about. You were blessed with Rose. So I guess Rose is a person. So you're blessed with Rose. because it's not a flower; it's a person.
Okay.
There you go. And yeah, folks,
He
please
seems
hit the
to
like
be
share.
frustrated that she doesn't remember what he's saying. Like, how could you not remember?
Yeah.
Yes,
Son,
sir, it's Sam. Okay.
not son of Sam, son Sam. Two totally different things.
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
Thanks,
I
Miss
just
Bonnie. Yes, please like, share, and subscribe.
yes, yes. So yes, and but know that Rose is a blessing. Rose is a blessing, and he was happy that Rose came along. So know that's the case. And somehow, yeah, that's what I'm getting.
It's from
Sam and Rose.
2018. She said the accident was in 2018.
Oh yeah, so
So I guess
you're
she's
barred by
asking about
statute
the
of
statute of.
limitations. Yeah, you're barred by the statute of limitations at this point. I'm guessing. I don't know for sure, but I'm guessing that's the case. Of course, they've been changing all these statutes these days. So who knows what the hell? So, all right.
So, again, if it's not the lawsuit, then it's a lottery ticket because he's showing me you gambling or a lottery ticket, and he's showing me, and he keeps calling you a lucky duck. Like, I don't know if that's something that you would understand, but he keeps saying lucky duck, and duck as in a quack quack duck, and he keeps showing me the 4-leaf clover. So either he's pushing the luck to you, or some luck is going to happen for you. See yourself again manifesting it, having the money that you want, or winning this money. And it's a significant amount. It doesn't seem like a little bit, like not $200. Is $200 an amount that you've won before? Because he's showing me $200. So is that something you've won before? And then for Sherry Berry, who asked that question, I pulled a card for you. I got the 9 of Cups. So the answer is yes, he is serious. Even though I can't believe you asked me a love question. And you know how much I love a love question. So I got the 9 of Cups, which is wish fulfillment. So yes, he is serious with what he said to you. We had a conversation before I came out here. Me and her through text
Okay.
message. And
Because I just
she
look
was
at the comments. I'm
asking
like, what did I miss? I didn't remember
she
seeing
was
that.
asking me, was he serious based on what she said? And I'm saying yes. I got the 9 of Cups.
Oh,
And I
no.
heard stop being scared because they show you getting ready to jump in, but you're jumping back out. And they're saying, be honest with yourself. Yes, it's okay. All right, Miss Sherry Berry, that 9 of Cups was for you. Yes, wish fulfillment. Yes, he was serious. Go in and jump in and stop being afraid. Like they showed me you being afraid. All
So,
right.
so Diane, you said that Rose. So Rose is attached to Beauty and the Beast in the theme song because I thought it was a person. I was getting like it was a person, but I guess so. It's actually a sign for you too. Is that what you're saying? Interesting. Okay. I love Beauty and the Beast. I love that song.
Yeah.
I love that song. And I remember the rose in the glass, under the glass, remember? So, but for some reason, I was seeing Rose as a person, not as a.
Oh, he has the tattoo. The 143 is a rose on the arm that they share. It's a rose, and then
Oh, is
it's
this the woman who had
143.
the 143 you were talking
Yeah,
about?
that's her. Yeah, 143 with the
Oh,
rose. Yeah,
oh,
yeah, that's
okay.
what that is. Yeah, exactly. So Miss
Yeah.
Diane, come back and tell us when you get the money or when you win that lottery. He's saying, "Lucky duck, you're gonna win the money."
Okay.
And I guess that's what the green was because he kept showing me the green. All right, so that's a good one, Miss Sherry Berry. I hope you heard that.
There is a mosquito flying around. I never have mosquitoes here, and yet tonight, in front of my screen, is a mosquito, and it comes in. I'm like, don't, because it'll find me. It'll zap me. I assure you, it'll zap me at least 1 or 2 times. And I'm wanting to zap it, but it disappears into the because it fades in behind. But when it's on the screen, I can see it. So if you see me reach for the screen and knock the camera over, I apologize in advance. But I'm going to get the damn mosquito before it gets me. Shoot! And I think it just got me. There it is. Darn! It's fast too. It's drawn to the light. So go to the light. Go to the light. And what's her name? Something Anne from the movie Poltergeist. Something Anne Laura. Something Anne. Marble
And
Anne.
I'm
Was it
saying
Marble?
Caroline. I'm thinking Caroline. And wait, and
Marble Anne or something Anne. It says go to the light. Go to the
oh,
light.
Carol Ann. Go to the light,
Carolyn.
Carol Ann. Carol
Yeah.
Ann, yeah.
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 So I'm like, mosquito, go to the light so I can squish you.
Miss Bonnie said, "Do you have type O blood? Is that why they're so in love with you?"
No, I don't have to O blood. No, I have boring. I don't know what I have actually. Come think of it, is I have boring blood. O is very, very, very rare, right? Is that right?
I have something positive. And I looked it up and I put it in my phone to save it because I never remember because they had to do I had to have a blood transfusion
We just lost your volume.
a couple years ago, and they told me what it was, and I put
Hmm?
it in my phone because I would never remember. But whatever it was
Hey
something
Diane,
positive.
if you love the roses, you should watch the movie The Rose. Talk about an amazing, amazing thing. The Rose was an amazing movie. Love that. So, type
Oh,
O
she
is a
said type
magnet.
O is a magnet. I don't remember what I had, but I'll look it up. But whatever it was blah 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 positive.
Yeah. All I know is I sit outside and you have 3 or 4 people out there, and I'm the only one that gets hit. And I'm like, boom, boom, boom. Alrighty, send. Who is next, Miss Angie?
Let's see.
Some say love, it is
Um,
hunger.
who do we have new in here?
Mhm.
Oh, Coco Mo. She wants a message. Coco Mo. What you just want a general spirit message, Coco Mo, or do you have something? Um, you know what? Immediately when I get to you, and I hope you're still here, they show me you in a forest lost, like you got off your path. You're on a journey. You got off your path and you're in a forest. So I see all these trees around, and there's a house, or maybe you left the house and you're lost in the forest, or you're trying to get back to the house but you're off your path, and they're showing me that you're a little bit lost, and they're saying if you just close your eyes and sense where you are, you could hear and guide back to where you're supposed to be. So you're off path a little bit, and you're not you got off of the road or the journey that you're supposed to be on, and you're a little bit confused and a little bit misguided, but they're saying recenter, focus, and you'll get back on path where you're supposed to be. Is there a financial situation? Because they're showing me a dollar sign and it's being stretched very, very thin. So is this a financial situation that you've gotten yourself into that you're trying to get out of? You're stretched very thin. And they're showing me a second line of income, like you may have to pick up another job, or you may have to find some other source of income in order to get yourself out of this situation. But I feel like you've learned your lesson, and I see you crying in the forest, being lost and upset, and just screaming out for help. And they're saying if you stop screaming, you can hear the help. Like if you center yourself and focus on receiving versus getting, stop praying out so loud and center yourself to receive the message, because your focus is in the wrong place again. And they're showing me a dollar sign being thinned out. So I'm assuming this is a money situation that you're going through, and they're saying that you'll be fine. You'll get back on track. And did you lose a job? Because I heard lost a job. Is that something that you lost a job? Is that true? So maybe the second line is a second chance, or you finally getting a job, or is this your second interview? Because they're showing second, so it's either second interview, second source of income. And did you lose a job? Oh, I asked so many questions. I'm so sorry.
No.
Is it a financial situation? Did you lose a job? And are you feeling lost? Those are all the things. Your messages are coming very, very fast because you have a very short attention span, and your focus is on screaming out instead of receiving. And I have to get the message out to you very fast. Is that true, Miss Kokomo? I think I may be the AB positive, Miss Bonnie. That sounds about right. That O positive may not sound right,
The
but that
person here named Love, it says, "How will I meet my future husband?" You need
Lord,
to you need to
I'm
click
not
on
married. Do
this
you think if I knew that?
one. Exactly. Click on this one here, subscribe to this link, which is Miss Bonnie, and she will answer every love question you have now, yesterday, tomorrow, or anytime in the future. So she's got it for you. You came to the wrong place because love doesn't live here. Love don't live here anymore. Love questions. I'll put it that way.
Oh, okay. Okay, perfect. So you are in a financial bind. You didn't lose your job, but you're on leave, so you don't have the income. So that's why they're showing me a loss of money, and they're showing me your finances being thinned out. And so they're saying that you'll center, focus, refocus. Like they hear your prayers, they hear everything that you're asking for. And when I say they, I mean your higher power, because I go to your higher power, whatever you believe in. And they're saying focus, you'll be fine, you'll get back on track. You just need to focus on receiving versus being so crying out, because they showed me you crying, and being a little bit lost as to what to do and how to move forward. And I assume that if you're on maternity leave without any income, it's a bit expensive, especially with a new baby and I. But I feel like you get family support. Like, is there family members bringing over food and helping you out and supporting you? So I feel like there is a little bit of relief here and there from family members or people who are like family helping you out, but you're wanting to do it on your own. You're a little bit stubborn in that way, is that you don't want to receive help, because they show me you putting yourself in a straitjacket and doing this and refusing people to help you out of the straitjacket because you want to do it on your own. And they're saying receive the help. You're in a very vulnerable state if you're in maternity leave because you just had a baby. Your emotions are high. You have a newborn. You have a lot going on. And they're saying receive the help. Allow your family and friends to help you out in whatever way they're trying to help you out. And did you have a little boy, or is there a little? The little boy seems to be a little older. So did you have a girl and you also have a little boy? Because I see the little boy who seems to be a little bit older than maybe the newborn. And is food one of the things you're worried about? They're very focused on the food and you being able to provide. So it may just be your bare necessities or your necessities that you're having a problem with, but they're showing me food a lot. And so they're saying, help, receive the help, and don't be so stubborn about it. So that's what I got for her, Miss Dawn.
Let's see what else energy else I get for Coco. Coco, are you having a problem with your husband, significant other, father of the child? Is there, and I'm not doing a love reading, so that's not what this is. But are you having a relationship issue? Is there a, are you guys separated? Are you guys having again, something happening there?
Bonnie, you are right. It is, I mean, you're not, wait, I'm O positive. I just looked it up. I had to put it in my phone. I'm O positive. So not AB. Totally wrong.
My
Your newborn
newborn.
is a boy. Your oldest is a boy as well. Yes, I'm stubborn and just wanting to be able to get it all things. Exactly. And they're saying, stop being stubborn. They're saying, go ahead. And they show me your little boy. He's fine. He's not missing out on anything. But they're saying, stop being stubborn and receive the help until you're able to get back on your feet the way you want to be. And you've been help to others. Why won't you allow them to extend to yourself? And she said the father of the child and her are separate.
Yeah, I kind of picked that up. I got that sense, and I was thinking there's something there, which helps not only the financial instability, but also the emotional instability. Oh, man, I wish I could give you good news about that one too, but unfortunately, I don't really have good news to give you about that separation either. I mean, in other words, I don't see it coming to an end anytime soon. Unfortunately.
Oh, I'm a universal donor. Is that what you're saying, Miss Bonnie? Oh, hello.
I think if you're O, you're, is that what you're saying? If you're O, you're universal.
She said universal donor, and I'm O positive. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's the one that can go for all the different.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that unfortunately, I wish I could give you another, again, more. I just think that unfortunately, this is going to last for a while. So what I would suggest for you to do is I would suggest for you to sit down, draft yourself a budget. I would sit down and understand where your money's going and what expenses are being laid out. I would also understand about childcare. I would try to get as much of a grip on everything that's happening in your world right now, so you can understand where you are. Do an inventory. And I'm talking a financial inventory, I'm talking a psychological inventory, I'm talking an inventory on your support network. Who do you know? Who do you know? And how can those folks help you when you need certain things? So I would do an emotional support inventory, therefore understanding if I need to go to somebody quickly who can understand something, this is my go-to person. Because right now, when you have the two kids and you're raising them and you're dealing with these things, the one thing you need to be able to do is not have to panic and worry about something and try to figure out who can help you with something. Know in advance. So again, set up, look at your budget, get that taken care of, understanding where all your money is going. Then look at your social support network. Look at your other issues that are a reality in your world. Again, understand every aspect of your life, not just the financial aspect. And also understand, make sure that you understand and know your insurance providers and what they are good for, those kind of things. You need to make everything, absolutely everything, because when you're a single parent, you have to, sorry, my dog. So you have to be
I didn't know if
cognizant.
it was a spirit or a person, Don.
No, it was ghost, but it was my ghost, my dog ghost. Anyway, so make sure that you have everything in order, and make sure that you don't have any question marks, because again, when something happens, you need to be able to act quickly and not have to dig for something or work through something, because the last thing you have is time. Time is something that, as a single parent, especially under financial strength, time is something you don't have. So make sure that you put all this data together and have it in one place. So where when something happens, you can quickly turn to it and help yourself navigate through these issues. They will arise. Okay. And so make sure that you're prepared when they arise. Okay. Don't wait until the time comes.
I feel like she was hoping that this, and I don't know if this is a separate child's father than the first child. She was hoping that this would be a love story, and it just didn't turn out that way for her, or she thought it would be the best for her. And they told me to do a past, present, future for her, which I did. And I got this again. That's that. It's just supporting everything we said. You refusing to help. That Four of Cups is usually someone who is like this, arms folded, and refusing. So see how this person is shading you, and your back is to them because you don't want to receive what they're offering to you, but they're still offering it anyway. I feel like you're judging yourself. This is that judgment call. You're judging yourself in this situation, and you're feeling like you don't want to be a needy person, but and you're feeling trapped. So this was your past. This is your present where you're feeling trapped. This is that Eight of Cups where you're feeling trapped, like you're in here and you don't have anything to do. And they're saying that you're carrying a burden that you don't have to carry, but you're almost at the end. This is the Ten of Wands. So either you're at the end of maternity leave, or you're kind of changing your focus and knowing that things are going to get better. And they're saying, just wait, it's going to get better. You got that Ten of Wands, you're at the end, and then you got that Temperance card. So things are going to get better for you. Don't worry about it. Okay. And
Yep.
then they do show me that Ace of Swords, which is that change in mindset. That so everything's gonna work out for you. Just keep trusting and believing that things are gonna work out. Receive the help while you need it, and then refocus when it's time to move forward. All right.
Super,
And
super.
you are right, Kelly Dix. It is hard being a single.
Yeah. But the best thing is know that you're never alone. You're never alone, because no matter what, you have a spirit team with you. So even in the worst times, even in the darkest days, make sure that you reach out, Kokomo, and anybody else to your spirit team, and have them help navigate you through it, because again, you're not alone. That's what they're there for. That's what they're there for. And they will, and it doesn't necessarily make you feel physically wonderful, because they're not right there. But I can tell you that emotionally often they can serve you well. Okay. So there you go.
That sounds good. It's been a long journey. I received the message. Thank you. Okay. And for some reason, and I don't like doing love readings, I feel like a knight in shining armor is coming. Like they show me a Knight of Cup, like there is a male that is coming for you. And I don't want to know if you're thinking about having another child. And I know if you just had a baby, you're not. But I see a little girl, like maybe you wanted a girl and a boy, or you really wanted a girl and now you have two boys. But I see a third child coming. It'll probably be a little girl. And I do see another male coming into your life, but he'll be more nurturing. more supportive. And he's kind of like a big cowboy type guy, just like that big southern kind of Southern hospitality, great caring, nurturing guy that you're looking for. Stop looking for the bad boy and wanting him to be a charismatic Southern charmer. You need someone who is focused on family and um and a positive relationship, and stop going for the bad boys. And this is what Spirit is telling me, not or anything I know about you, but they're saying stop going for the bad boys and look for a nurturing person. And then I do feel like you will have a third child. I feel like it'll be a little girl. And will her name start with an M, like Melissa or Millicent or something like that? There's an M name that I keep hearing. That maybe you want to name the little girl. So it's coming.
This might be a help as well. This book that somebody I know very well wrote a while back at a time when she went through an experience that just tested her to the limits. And it's a great book. It's an ebook, right?
Yes, ebook,
Yeah.
Kindle. Oh my
Yep.
gosh, Don, let me tell you something so ironic. I was at work the other day and I deal with some of the people I deal with are international. And this was my coworker from Italy.
Mhm.
And randomly he just came up and was like, "Are you a writer?" And I was like, "Yeah," but I thought he meant from my emails at work. I'm getting all my chest done got all big because
Yeah.
he thinks my emails at work are so detailed and great. He was like, "I saw your book online." I was like, "Oh, okay." And he was like, I thought it was an interesting title. And then we all started talking about, well, he's Italian and he's in Italy. And he was like, there were very strong Catholics. And so he started talking about his Catholic reading. So then the other lady on the call, she went to look it up and she started talking about her Catholic, she's Puerto Rican and
Oh my.
Catholic. And she started talking about her Catholic upbringing. And we were all talking about our past childhood Catholic or religious upbringing. And it was just so odd. And then the call ended and the person who wasn't on the call after, she came back and was like, "I heard you're a celebrity." And I was like, "No, not really." She was like, "That's a great accomplishment." It was just so ironic that they all came up. And I was like, so many years later, the book is coming up. He must have saw it on Kindle or I don't know how he found it.
Yeah.
He asked me about it. He said it was just a unique title and they were interested in what it was about.
I love it. I love it. So, folks, you need to, if and this would be Kokomo. This is a book that maybe you should buy and download and read it because it could give you. Again, Angie's been through some of this, and she has in more ways than you can imagine. And not only that, but when you read the book, you read her voice. Her voice comes through in the book, so it's not as though you're watching some editor out there or ghostwriter. Angie did not have this ghostwritten. This is her book. She wrote this book. And so her voice comes through very clearly and wonderfully. So, and again, she's been there, and as she said, broken, saved, suicidal, and soaked in the blood. And if you've been at the church at any time, you know what soaked in the blood means.
Exactly. So definitely, you can find it on Amazon, Kindle, definitely in there. So it'll be so check it out.
Absolutely, absolutely. That. Who is next, Miss Angie?
There was somebody I saw that asked about something a minute ago. Oh, love. And I hope it's not a love reading. The name of the person is Love. It says, "Is it possible to receive a general reading? Anything you see for me, please?"
Yeah, their first request was a love reading, and that's when I said no, no,
Ah,
no, and they came back and modified it. So
all right. So, Love, let me see what I have for you. Um, okay, Love, I hope you're still here. They said the tree is still gonna fall no matter how hard you try to hold it up. So you're trying to hold a situation together that you need to just let fall apart. I don't know if it's a relationship. It's probably a relationship. But they're saying you just need to let it fall. Like you're using all your strength to hold something down, and all it is doing is sinking you lower into the ground and making it harder for you. They're saying step out of the way and let it fall. You can't, like, you as a human person can't keep a tree from falling over. And they're saying the tree is going to fall to the ground whether you want it to or not. So let go of whatever this situation is that is holding you down, and then it won't be such a weight for you. Like you're making something harder than it has to be. That's how they're showing it to me. And they're saying, just let it go. Let this situation fade. Let it play out. Um, if it's not a romantic relationship, then it's a family member that you're trying to save, and they're saying you can't save them. This isn't your battle. You need to let it go. Let them handle this situation, or separate yourself from the situation and let it move on, because it's just a weight that you don't have to have. And it's taking you off of your focus. Are you supposed to be working on a project or a new business or some kind of product that is your own personal entrepreneurial thing? And they're saying, you focusing on this situation, trying to hold this situation together, or trying to do this for whatever the situation is that you're trying to hold together, is taking you off of your focus for what you're supposed to be doing. You're supposed to be doing your own work, and this is so much of your time, so much of your focus, that you're missing your mark on what you're supposed to be doing. And they're showing me your window of opportunity closing, 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 because whatever it is you're supposed to be doing for yourself, you're wasting so much time on this other situation that your window of opportunity is getting smaller, smaller, and smaller. But if you actually jump on it and move your focus, you can still make your window of opportunity, and you can still move forward with what you're supposed to do. Okay? You're supposed to be working on a project. Exactly. And they're saying, let it go. The focus needs to be on you and off of these other people and onto your project, because the success of your project has always been given to you. All you have to do is do it. It goes back to that Michael Jackson video. If you ever saw them making the Billie Jean video, the director will always say that Michael Jackson tried to try to match his steps to the lights. And he was like, no, you just do your steps, will match the lights to your steps. So you don't have to try to do anything for us to make it easier for us. You just do your dance or your walk, and we'll light the steps later for you, or do whatever we need to do after production. So you need to focus more on you. Stop focusing on the other people and trying to save them, and save yourself, because you're going to miss this window of opportunity. And whatever it is, this idea you have, it seems to be a great idea that you need to refocus on. And you can make a pretty good amount of money. And I don't know if you wanted to replace your current source of income, or you wanted to supplement, but you could definitely, it could definitely replace it. It's going to be growing pains. So they're showing me like year 1, year 2, year 3, year 4, and your growth over the 5 years. But you have to at least get in there now while the getting is good, or why it's a thing that you're supposed to be doing, and move forward with it. I'm a procrastinator often as I get distracted. No, you're not a procrastinator. Don't say that anymore. I am focused on my goal, and I will achieve whatever it is that I'm supposed to do. Don't say that again. You're not a procrastinator, because it reminds me of our mentor, John. Everybody in class hated mediumship. As soon as she said mediumship, we would be like, and I used to be like, oh, I'm not good at mediumship. She said, stop saying that. So I started saying, I'm getting better at mediumship. And you know what? I got better at mediumship, and now I'm not afraid of mediumship anymore. So she's saying, or so what I'm hearing is, change it to, I am achieving my goal. I am moving forward with this project. I am successful. Whatever it is that you need to say to get that. But you see this book right here? This is the book that you need, that will change your thinking on affirmations. No doubt. And you can start anywhere in the book. You don't have to read it cover to cover. You can go through and pick the chapters that you want, and they'll explain it to you, and it'll change your whole thinking. I'm telling you. Just think about it. So that's what I got for Miss Love. Or is it Miss Love? I think it's Miss.
Okay. I was trying to find energy. I for some reason I can't connect. I can't connect there. I don't know. I'm trying to understand why, and I don't know why. Are you again? I guess. Are you? Oh no. I just no. I won't even ask the question. I just don't think the energy's there. I can't make that connection, unfortunately. Sorry about that. Oh man, love. I would be careful with let me just put it this way. The one thing I will get for it, because I do get this, is be careful. Be careful with indulging your yourself. Be careful indulging yourself with things that take away your pain, because I'm just getting a concern there. I'm getting something there's a concern. So whatever you turn to kind of work through your pain, whatever you do to kind of take you away from your pain, to kind of
She said,
negate it.
"Oh, she said you can ask if it's wrong. It's okay."
Yeah, I just think you should be careful about what you
Your extracurricular, self-medicating.
kind of, yeah, yeah, yeah. So just be a little cautious. That's all. Just be cognizant of the extent that you take care of those things. Okay, that's as far as I'm going. Oh Lord, have mercy.
Whoever told you to wait, do not wait, love. They're showing me your window of opportunity. It was wide and it's getting smaller, smaller, smaller the longer you wait. Focus on that. Like they showed me you shutting yourself in for a weekend or a couple weekends and just focus on it, focus on it, focus on it hard. And stop telling people everything you're doing to try to get their input. The idea, the guidance, the purpose that was given to you wasn't given to everybody else, and you can't do it the way that they want to do it, or you can. They're telling you what they would do if there shoulda, coulda, wouldas, but you're in the situation, you're living this life, and you need to do it based on the guidance that you're getting. So your higher power is showing me your window of opportunity is closing, and you need to focus on that and don't tell anybody. Move in silence, let it happen, and listen to your guides. Write it down and listen to your guides give you that. Even if you don't get Don's book, which I think you should listen to Don's meditations that he have on like meeting your soul, your spirit guides or your soul family or your crossed over loved ones, because you need a little bit of focus. You seem to be a little bit manic. So whatever you do hypes you up, and you need to kind of level it out. And meditation will help you focus more on just your situation. Because they showed me you just bouncing around like a little rabbit. You're just here, 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 and there, and you need to focus. Whatever you do needs to calm you down and center you onto what you need to be doing, and stop listening to what everybody else says, because nobody else has the purpose that your higher power gave to you. Nobody has the vision that your higher power gave to you. And they're showing me pieces of a puzzle being put together, but you're taking your pieces and trying to put them in somebody else's puzzle, and you're allowing somebody else to put their pieces in your puzzle. And they're saying now you've mixed up all these different plans. When if you center and focus, all your
And
puzzle.
this is this is a guided meditation, so it helps you to, it walks you through, it helps you to line your chakras, and then you get into learning a safe space. And it's a visualization guided meditation, so it may take 2 or 3 times to go through it before you finally get it. But like Angie said, it's going to help you to make those connections that you want and need to make. This one is for your spirit guides. And then I have an additional one, and this is all on Sonoran Mystic Tarot under YouTube, and it's free, no charge. And then this one is for the loved ones who've crossed over. So you can do both meditations, and they will help you to connect with the people on the other side or your spirit guides, depending on which one you're watching. And again, it takes 2 or 3 times to do them before you finally have success. And I'll tell you one thing, I've said this over and over again. We have a friend, Sarah, and Sarah has been at this for 25, 30 years. And a number of months ago, we were in class on Tuesday nights and online. And Julie, one of our folks that help us to run the class and stuff, she asked if I could do this, if I could go ahead and do this live while we were there in class. And we did the guided meditation. And when we were done, Sarah was in tears. And Sarah was saying how after 25 to 30 years of doing mediumship work for other people, she'd never had a medium ever have to facilitate her father coming in. And this meditation brought not only her father in, but her other loved ones, because he brought the other loved ones with him. So she was in tears, and she was like, it was an epiphany for her. She'd been waiting so long for it to happen. So just to let you know, these work. And for me, I created these meditations. I created because I created them for myself to use them to meet my gatekeeper, and eventually I did. And so once that worked, I'm like, I've got to put these down, and I've got to put them out there for people. And again, no charge. Go to Sonoran Mystic Tarot on YouTube, and you will find these 3 videos there, meditation videos there. So
Who has the mother named Mary? Someone's energy has a deceased loved one and her name is Mary or something like that. The link should have shown up in the chat. Love, you're on Don's page. So if you go to Don's list of videos, the meditations are in there because I've looked them up. That's how I found them. You're on Don's YouTube. So go to his list of videos and you should see all of the meditations in his list of videos. And it wasn't that long ago that he made these, so you shouldn't have to scroll that far within the last couple months or so. So just scroll down. You have an Aunt Mary. So there's a Mary who is supporting somebody, or who's here for somebody. My mom's sister, Mary. Okay. Did Mary used to thump you in the middle of the forehead? Like she's thumping. Mary is thumping this person in the middle of the forehead to say, hey, listen, focus, focus. And it must be you because she's thumping you like this. And she says, focus, focus, focus. You're not focusing. She's encouraging you. And what is it about? Is there a dessert that she used to make, cherry pie or apple pie or something? Is that true? Did Mary used to make some kind of dessert for you? And she's showing me the cherry pie or something that she made for you. And it seemed to be something that maybe you shouldn't have, or that your mom would say no and she would do it for you anyway. Is that true about the apple pie or the cherry pie or the dessert in any way? And is your endeavor something to do with, oh, I knew what I was going to say. You were saying somebody told you not to do something. Again, I know somebody who got financially stable during the pandemic. Like when everybody else was falling apart, she got financially stable. And so what's good for one person may not be what's good for you. So follow the line of thought that your higher power is giving you. She was mentally like a child. Okay. Okay, so maybe then maybe it's not her because Mary is an adult. But she's somebody's been thumped in the center of the forehead with the Mary. And the energy came in when Jennifer said, oh, her name is Terry. So then then that may be it. I heard Mary, maybe it's Terry. Okay. My mother is not here, but I'm wondering if spirit. Okay, so maybe it's her because I heard Mary, so it's Terry. So Miss Jennifer Hawkins, what's with the thumping of the forehead? Is she trying to get your attention, or did she thump you in the center of your forehead to get your attention, or to make you like calm down or slow down? Is that what that is, Jennifer Hawkins? Terry. I heard Mary, so it's Terry. Okay, that's cool. So she is here. Your mom is here. Did she die of something of the lungs or the chest area? Because I am having a hard time breathing. Jennifer, are you here? And I want to know, like, if she passed of something of the chest because my chest hurts, or she's making it hard for me to breathe. And were you with her when she passed? Because she's saying I'm okay. Are you wondering if she's okay? She's saying I'm okay. Oh wait, when did she pass? Okay, I don't know.
she's alive, just not online.
Oh, she's alive.
Jennifer. We're doing Jennifer.
Oh, then no. Because no, they're giving it. Does she have a chest situation going on now? Somebody's mom, and I heard Mary, so maybe it's not the Terry, Mary, and she had a chest, a respiratory issue, like a chest issue, lungs, chest, or something, is how she passed because my chest is hurting, and she's saying I'm okay. Like you're wondering if she's okay, or it may not be your mom, but it's a female Mary chest situation is how she passed. And that could be your aunt. No, but you said she was childlike. But she's saying she's okay. Whoever this is for, she's saying she's okay. If nobody's claiming it, then that's okay. We can go to the next person. Dom.
Okay, just thinking about anybody out there who has a mother or mother figure, Mary, on the other side, let us know.
Who passed from like a chest
Just
situation, lungs, heart, something around the chest. You're welcome, love. Come back and let us know how things happen. When you come back next week, you should at least have like maybe an outline or a power or a point by point. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. You should at least have some kind of business plan or some kind of idea as how you want to move forward. And then the next week you should be like each weekend they're showing me you need to focus on something, a task that you're going to accomplish every single weekend.
did we read for Montalvo, Kohler, Catalina? I'm drawn to that person. Montalvo, do you have a question a question or specific or a general reading you want? Let us know if you're still here, because again, for some reason, I'm drawn to you. And did you just lose somebody, Montalvo, or did you just? I just feel like there's a recent loss with you, or do you feel lost? I'm not sure. There's something. I just feel like this kind of emptiness, this kind of missing something in there.
They say he says yes, but I don't know if the yes is true.
General for Montalvo.
Okay.
Again, Montalvo, did you recently lose someone? You feel lost and empty. Okay. Because that's what I've felt like this, like a loss. So you're lost and empty. Okay. Man. And you're really, this has been this way for a while. I'm getting the feeling like this has been this way for a while. I don't think it's, I don't think this is a short-lived situation. And unfortunately, I'm getting the feeling like this is not going to be short-lived in the future either. This is going to take time to work through because there's so many people who are just, there's just so much.
He said family is thinking of relocating to a different place and they're showing me separation, like they're pulling him out of the chaos to move to somewhere else. And if he's thinking about moving or if he hasn't thought about moving, maybe you should think about moving away from these people to get yourself back on track, because there is a lot of chaos in the situation.
Did you have did you just have a family member like God, I don't know how to ask the question. Did a family member leave the country? Did a family member get taken from the country?
Okay, because I was wondering if he was going to another country. I kept seeing Ireland for some reason.
Yeah, I'm feeling this.
Maybe you couldn't understand what I said. I couldn't what she said.
Maybe your speaker went out a little bit.
Oh, do you were you considering moving? They're saying that you should consider moving to separate. They're showing me isolation, like isolating you from the rest of the family in order to get yourself back on track and separate from the drama. I don't know what the no is that he's saying too. Oh, maybe the person that left the country. Maybe that's a no.
Could be.
Is the no to somebody leaving the country? Oh, husband got a new job and he's traveling. Oh, okay. Oh, that's what the separate. Is that what the issue is? That he's traveling and you don't think he's being faithful? Well, I see you needing to separate from the family. There seems to be a big ball of chaos over here, like a big ball of yarn is a big ball of chaos. You know how yarn is all twined up? That's a big ball, and they're pulling you out of it, and you need to separate from them. So moving would probably be a good idea for you, or at least separating and isolating yourself from the rest of the family while you figure this out on your own.
And do you have a young daughter or young granddaughter? Because I'm seeing like, is there a young? Again, I'm talking maybe toddler, maybe just a little older. And again, is it a daughter or is it a granddaughter? Do you have a son who had a daughter, or is this your daughter? Because I'm seeing this young girl. and she seems again like she totters when she walks, so it's like a toddler. She's young. I don't think she's a. Again, does this resonate with you? And I know that the delay is here. I do have a young granddaughter. Okay, because I'm seeing that young granddaughter. And is it a son? Was it your son who is the connection to the granddaughter again? Because it's so is the father your actual son? And is he young? Is he young as well? So it's like a young man having a young child. Is it because I'm? Yeah, she's 2. Okay, makes sense. That's the tottering I saw. Yeah, okay, I saw that. And she's a little butterball. She's a cute little butterball. And again, is it your son? Because of and is he younger as well? And there's some drama around that and around the child. No, my older daughter is the mom. Okay, your older daughter is the mom. So what's up with the younger son? And do you have a younger son? Because I'm picking up a younger son too. I'm picking up the child, and I'm picking up a younger son. So what's up with the younger son? God, is he expecting? You have a daughter. So the mother of the daughter is young. It's not the drama with the mom. Okay. I'm confused. I'm like with mom and young and what yes, I do. He's 18. Okay. And so is there one on the way from him? Do we know of, or maybe don't know of? And again, is the mother of the daughter then a young? Well, you said she's older, but older than the boy. But is she young? Is she still young? For some reason, I'm seeing the boy with the young. I'm seeing the young girl, but I'm seeing the boy, your boy. But the young girl was a granddaughter, so I definitely saw the granddaughter, and then I saw that. So I'm wondering if one is soon coming on the way for him, because they're drawing out specifically to that granddaughter as a kind of indication that maybe one might be coming. Tell him to wrap it or strap it before he taps it. I mean, it's like put a glove on, glove before love, that kind of stuff. He needs to be careful. Because there is all kinds of warning that he's going to mess with the fertile myrtle, and she's going to pop out some puppies. So we need to, wrap it before we tap it. Exactly. Yes, Miss Angie. And I don't mean to throw shade, but yeah, let's make sure we, glove with love with glove. Yeah, please, because you don't want any more. Those children do not need children. Not right now. So please, I know it's uncomfortable to have a conversation with his son or anybody, but this is a conversation you need to have. I'm getting the warning sign. It's very strong, very strong. So, let's take precautions. Let's have a conversation. Yeah. So there you go. And if anything, maybe tell dad, whatever you have to do, tell dad to have the conversation. Somebody's got to have the conversation. And if she says, and if the girlfriend's like, or whatever is like, oh, I'm on the pill, I don't care. I do not care. Look at my face. Look at my face. Look at my face. Exactly.
Look at my face. Don't do it. Don't believe it. Don't believe it.
Exactly. Yeah.
You are the weakest link. Goodbye. Don't do it.
Yes, please tell that child to take precautions himself. I don't care if it doesn't feel comfortable. I don't care. There is a warning, a glaring warning sign. Okay, so know that. Lord have mercy.
She said anything for my family drama. I'm telling you to separate yourself from the family drama. You seem to be like a person who wants to resolve everybody's problems, and you cannot resolve everybody's problems. Sometimes you need to just step back and let people figure it out on their own. Let them fail, let them fall, and then let them come and ask for help. Because I feel like you're offering the help, but people are being a little bit prickly to you, like they're not receiving your help or your guidance or whatever you're offering in a positive light. And maybe you're the financial person, so they'll come to you for finances or to get money, but they're not listening to the advice that you're giving to you. So somebody said he's picking up on ovulation.
I love that.
So there's
the ovaries are talking to me.
Lord, help the child.
Loaded.
So I'm thinking that you need to step back from the family drama. Like it seems to be drama that you don't have to be a part of. You don't have to solve everybody's problems. And it seems to be like little landmines everywhere. Like if you step here, there could be a problem and you don't know what you're getting into. Um, oh, your daughter. Yeah. And do you not like the father of her child? Is that what the issue is? Like you don't like the way the father of her child treats her? And has he cheated on her in the past and you're advising her to move on? Because I feel like the tension isn't so much between you and the daughter, but an outside party. So is the problem between her and the child's father? Like you don't like the father of the child? Lewis said, wrap it before you tap it. I ain't never heard that. Put that on the shirt, dog. Wrap it up before you tap it. Wrap it before you tap it. Oh my goodness. I am weak right now.
We just lost our PG rating.
Okay, yeah. You have an issue with the father and you're wanting her to I'll take a baby. What? Oh, somebody said, John, if you giving out kids, they'll take one. You get a kid and you get a kid. John just
I'm the
sending everybody into ovulation. Go ahead. Except for me. No, thank you.
Yeah, I'm not the Oprah Winfrey of childbearing. No,
Exactly.
you don't
Somebody
get a
like,
baby,
wait,
and you
John
don't
give
get a
away the baby?
baby. Oh my goodness. Oh Lord have mercy.
Oh my gosh. Well,
Mm.
I don't, well, she's
Unfortunately,
older.
Montalvo, I
I
don't
don't
see
know.
you and the daughter situation changing anytime soon. She's just not ready, and she's not ready to change. She's not ready to have that conversation. She's just not in that space yet, and that's
Is
just what
she
it is.
keeping the child from you? Is that what the issue is? You want to see the child and she's not letting you see the child? Oh, it's been affecting your marriage. She's doing her own thing.
How can you let it affect? Well, not that's not the right way
The
to put it.
baby's 2 and he's in prison. So he just recently, like he went in the last couple years because 3 years ago he had to be out in order for this to happen. Unless y'all sending it through the mail like them people in prison swear that they sent it through the vents.
Oh my goodness, conjugal visits.
You know what? And I wouldn't trust that either because this lady went to have a conjugal visit with her husband who had murdered 2 other people and he choked her to death in a
Oh good
prison.
Lord, jeez, it was.
Everybody in the comments was like, well, why was he still your husband? He was in jail for murdering several other people. He went last year. And you're saying that there's no connection there. There's no ill feelings between, like, is that what started the situation between you and your daughter, him? Because I feel like he's the source of, or he's like the spark that started it. So he's not a part of the situation that's causing you the drama. And again, you're gonna have to let your daughter F around and find out, basically. Like you're gonna have to let her go through her own trials. As parents, we want to help our children. We want to guide them and keep them from going through the same things that we went through or make better choices. But if they're not open to doing it, you can't make people do it. What they say, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink. So you cannot make her receive the information that you're giving. Just stand back and whatever you're offering, offer it with love and allow her to come to you. Don't
So
keep
you're
drawing it
raising.
towards yourself.
So you're raising the child.
Uh,
Is that what you're saying? I have the child, so you're raising the child, and that's is
is it substance abuse? Is that what the issue is? Like, is that the secret that you don't want us to know? Is that it's substance abuse and you're wanting her to go to rehab?
try to go to rehab. I said no, no, no.
So you haven't had a good relationship the
She's raising
entire
the child.
time? Okay, you are raising a child.
So that's
You,
why when I asked initially about you and said you have a young daughter, That's because you were raising that made sense because again she's like a daughter because you're raising her, and that's why. And the son still lives with you then too, and that's the kind of so that's the relationship. Is the son's in your house as well? The son and the young girl is the daughter, right? Because it's like she was a victim of DM.
Domestic. I was thinking domestic violence, but I don't know what DM
There's no V
is.
there though. DM. Victim of DM. Yes, they are both. So that makes sense. So you should help me with that. You should help me with that, Montavo. When I was trying to find out why I was seeing you having a young daughter, and that's okay. We're good. We're good though. But I'm just it's like good. But
I don't know what DM is. Oh, DV. It should have been DV because I'm like, what's
yeah,
D? Okay.
okay. And
Is he the Is he the one? Is that why he went to jail?
I think so.
Okay.
But again, she's as a substance abuse issue at play here too, or something. Because I think it's more than just the abuse. It seems like it's just I feel the blurriness and the like the cloudiness of the head. So it's like she's not in her right mind. So yes, okay, good. That's what we thought. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's not going to change. I don't get a feeling it's going to change anytime soon. She's not
Can't
ready.
make somebody recover because you want them to recover. They have to decide that that's what they want to do,
Yeah.
or it's just you forcing them to do something that they're not ready for, and they're going to keep going back to it until they are ready to do it.
Pour your love and attention into that grandchild and the son who is there. Pour it into, pour it into
Okay.
them. Yeah. That's what I'm getting. So, Lord, I know it's a heavy burden, but you know what? Sometimes you have got to pull back and you've got to disconnect for your own sanity and your relationship with your husband. You guys have to say, you know what? We can only do so much. And at one point, you're like, I can't do anymore. Again, like Angie said, you can lead a horse to water. You can't make him drink. When she's ready, hopefully her time to get ready will live longer than her lifespan. Will come sooner than her lifespan because, again, sometimes they don't find the
I
answers.
put her in jail. That would kind of ruin a relationship.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you put her in jail because of the child? God, I don't know. All I know is that the beyond all that, okay? Because again, you live in a freaking messy household for sure, but you have got to focus on. You're deeply sorry for putting her in jail. I don't know. I mean, the reality is that there was a reason for it. Otherwise, she would not have been put in jail. So again, your guilt may come from a very. Anyway, the point is take care. Put the love in that child. Give that child the love it needs. Okay. Yes, I understand. She got the physical. Well, again, shoot, you raise a hand to me, I'm going to put your ass in jail if I don't put you under, because I'll put you under. You don't have to worry about a jail. I'll be in jail.
Into this world, and I'll take you out. Listen, I ain't never heard my mama say that.
Exactly. Lord have mercy. I ever raised a hand to my mother, I would have been dead. And Lord have mercy, I know. So.
Don't let your guilt force you to sympathize in a way that is unhealthy for her.
Not only that, but you're owning it because now she's throwing it off. Even though she's responsible, she's on. Now you're taking part. Like you own it. You can't do this. You have got to step away, step back, and if anything, like I said, just focus on your grandchild and your son. Put the love into them, and when your daughter comes around, she'll come around and she'll realize what had to happen. The reality is, it's that simple, in my opinion.
What is the M in the DM? Because you guys keep saying M, but what is the M part of it?
Belinda Mendoza. My mom used to say that. Yeah, a lot of moms used to say that. I brought you in this world, I'll take you out.
And I believed it.
Mm-hmm. My mother was great for that one, and also if you continue to cry, I'll give you something to cry about. I get it.
Exactly. All right. Well, Miss Catalina, I hope that that helps you out. Again, you're going to have to let her kind of resolve it on her own, and then focus on what you want the relationship to be, but not forcing her to do it. Just focus on the child that you have now, the grandchild that you have now, and where you want it to be. I am so grateful that I um, have a healthy relationship with my daughter. So that'll be your affirmation. Just say that every day. I am so grateful that I have a happy relationship, or I have a healthy relationship with my daughter, and then allow it to manifest, because she may have lessons that she needs to learn in this situation in order to prevent her from going through something worse down the line. So allow her to learn her lessons, allow her to get her lumps or bruises or whatever it is that's happening. And then when she's ready to come back and see that you were trying to help her, or that you were doing what was for her best and highest and greatest good, be there to support her. But don't keep being in this gridlock, because you're just going to make it harder and harder for you two to get back together. Exactly. Then don't say I would, because that's something that's future, that could never happen. I am grateful for the to have a good relationship with my daughter, a healthy relationship with my daughter. Change it to a present thing that makes it real. When you say I would, could or could not happen. But if you say I am happy to have a good relationship with my daughter, that's present. That's calling it is now. I'm ready for this now. Would means in the future sometime. I would love to lose 25 pounds. That don't mean I'm ready to lose the 25 pounds. Would is something in the future. You want this now, so you're moving forward now, and you're calling it in now. All right? I hope that helps. Ooh, that was a heavy one. Sending you positive love and joy too, also, Miss Catalina. Did Belinda ask for a reading? Belinda Knight Mendoza?
I think she did. Belinda, do you have a specific question? And Belinda Midnight Mendoza, who was born on my birthday? Which was it, a grandchild or was it a child that was born on my birthday, October 28th? Who was born that you know that's on my birthday or very close to it? And that's for Belinda Knight Mendoza. Let me grab a quick water. Again, do you have somebody who was born on October 28th? Because I'm picking up my energy, my birthday energy. Sorry about that. She said, yes, please. A general or specific question, Belinda. And again, do you have someone that was born on or around October 28th? Is it a child, a grandchild? My daughter, I adopted. Again, is that
okay.
October 28th, though, specifically? Because, again, I'm getting my birthday. Scorpion. And what is she? 7, 8, 7, 8, 6, 7, 8, 9, something like that? Yes.
Okay.
So I'm guessing the yes. Okay, good. Fantastic. Scorpion, welcome in. Welcome to the club. So what is she?
I love how they give us the clues.
Exactly. 6, 7, 8, somewhere around there, that frame, right? Is it about her age? And is she doing fine? Is she doing fine? Because I feel like there's a conversation. She's 9. Okay, I was close. Yes. She needs the conversation, and she needs you to initiate a conversation with her. She does not want to have the conversation. She wants to have the conversation, but she doesn't want to be the one who brings it up. So what I would suggest to you is have a conversation with her and just kind of ask about friends or talk about friends, because she's having an issue with one of her friends. And so I think that if you raise the question, you'll give her a chance to air it out without her having to feel like she has to tell on somebody, okay, or has to bring. So give her that chance, because I think she needs it. She needs to have a conversation about friends, and she needs to tell you something, but she will not tell you without you prompting the conversation to kind of go there, okay? So that's the one thing I got quickly in front. And this is for, again, the one that was born on my birthday. What else you got, Miss Angie?
Immediately I got, and I want to say the buck stops here, but they keep saying the shit stops here, like specifically. Maybe you'll understand what that means. It says the shit stops here, and they show me you closing the door and not allowing outside, allowing people from the outside to come in. So they're saying you need to close the door on this behavior or this drama. And they actually showed me the door closing when Don started talking about your daughter. So I don't know if the friends in school are the problem with them coming over and being influences, but there's something about closing the door and stopping whatever the drama or the situation is. Because they said the shit stops now, and then they close the door, and it's to keep the outside people from coming into the house and causing drama for you. Is it just you and the daughter? Is there no male in the house? Because I don't feel like there's her mom. Oh, okay, that's what it is. Stop allowing her to come in. Okay. And is it just you and the daughter? Because for some reason they're showing me a male, but he's fading. So did your husband or spouse pass, or is he gone? Like they show me a male, but he's fading or like pixelating away from the house, or is he just not very present in the house? Because I wanted to say, is it just you and the daughter and there's no male in the house? But it seems like there's a male presence like physically there, but maybe they're not as involved in the household as you would like them to be or something. But there seems to be a male that is fading away. So I don't know if you're going through a separation or whatever it is. And whatever the drama is with the mom, if you just close that door and shut it down, it'll stop. It seems to be causing confusion because they're showing me that little meme where they have the calculations going across the face and they're like trying to figure it out, and the little calculation. I love that, Don. That is so nice. I love that. Where they're showing me the confusion. So I don't know if the drama with the mom is causing confusion or is causing the daughter to have to pick sides, but you need to close the door on that until the mom is the mom toxic? Is that what the problem? Oh, he's been working out of town. Oh, okay, that's why he was pixelating and he was in and out. Like he would be strong and then he would okay, so he's back in the house now. Is the mom toxic? Is that what the problem is? Because they're saying if you just close the door on that, you wouldn't have to deal with that anymore. So that's how I'm getting that. Just close the door on that situation until she gets herself together. And is there substance abuse as to why you have the daughter? And is this a relative's child? Because it seems to be a tree. They're showing me a tree, and this is an apple falling from the tree. So this is a relative's child that you took custody of, and this person is a little bit of drama right now, maybe some substance abuse, but very toxic at the moment. Drugs, court order visit. Okay. Um, is the daughter in therapy? Like that may help also. And you may need to let the court know that it's not a healthy situation at the time. Like maybe ask for supervised visitation. If you can go back to court and ask for that supervised visitation, or um say or see if the like the mom is very toxic and she's causing confusion, and I feel like she's putting you and the adopted daughter like you, the daughter is seeming like she has to choose between you and her mom because she loves her mom but she loves you too, and it seems like she's being put to pick between the two. Once a month. I don't know. Oh, once a month. Is that what that means? Once a month? Okay. I don't even know what that is. No, it is so sophisticated. Is it complicated? Okay. Oh, no, it is supervised. Maybe that's what you were saying. I have no idea what that means. But I don't know. I don't know if the yes is to counseling or to supervised visits or whatever it is, but is it yes to supervised visitation and yes to therapy? Because I think both need to happen. And if so, you need to let is there like behavior issues that happen after she sees mom? Because I adopted my daughter. My first daughter is adopted, and after we would go and see her mom, who was also on drugs and was dealing with drug issues, it would take a couple days for her to recenter and get her get back on track. So the visitations were very hard, and so it took a couple days for us to like get her back mentally on track. Okay, she does get it once a month and visit. Okay. All right. And then mom seems to be in and out of compliance on her treatment. Like sometimes she's in, sometimes she's out. And so she's back and forth with the situation that she's going through, and she's not totally stabilized. And she seems to be um popular with the men. So maybe her dating life is a bit popular. And
Oh,
did you say yes, it is a relative's kid? Two girls and one son. There's a lot going on there, but there immediately I saw close the door and it'll stop. Like if you shut that down, it'll stop. So like maybe you need to let the court know, or whatever the situation is, it needs to be addressed so that you can close the door on that, on whatever the situation is, and focus a lot more on this child. I really had to focus in on my daughter when I first got her. Oh, if she's okay, yeah, because she seems to be in and out of it, and she's very popular with the men, and I don't know that she won't get pregnant again. Um, um, wow. Are you thinking about relocating? Is that an issue? You don't want to pull her away from her child? Because there seems to be a hard decision that you need to make. They're showing me like the Two of Pentacles, and it's a decision that you need to make, but it's a hard decision that you need to make. So is there something, is a decision that you want to cut off the visitation or separate her from her mom in some way for her own better good, for her own highest and greatest good? Because there seems to be a decision that you're wrestling with, and it has to do with the daughter. But do what's best for the child at this time. And that's what I got for you, Miss Belinda. Who's the grandma? Because I heard something about a grandma. Another, is there a grandmother in the picture too that is supporting you or helping you? Because I heard grandma's here too, or grandma's here. Is there a grandmother that is helping, like your mom or somebody's grandmother? I don't know what the yes is to. Yeah. When you say yes or no, could you tell me what the yes or no is to? Like which question you're answering?
exactly.
Because there seems to be a grandmother present. I heard grandma's here too. Oh, yes to maybe it is a relative. Oh, maybe that was it. It's a relative's kid. Okay. All right. That's all I have now. Don,
Oh,
that doesn't even look like you in that picture. Like the comparison to who you are now to the person that's on that screenshot.
yeah,
That person's a lot happier, jollier in that little time.
yeah. This is one of the first book interviews that I did, and I saw that was the image that they made for me, and
Oh,
yeah. So, and I just Karen Bonafiglio today just released my next interview, and this. So if you guys have a chance, you can check it out. This is my interview about the
oh,
book,
cool.
about affirmations, and also about tarot because we had a conversation about affirmations and tarot on this one. So if y'all interested in learning about affirmations and tarot and about my book, then this is the interview to watch, which is interesting. And the good part is she just let me go, and I just talk and talk and talk and talk. So I drive her crazy. I'm sure but she was cool about it. She was really good.
Is your mom the mom that passed from a chest issue? Because earlier I was asking, did anyone have a mom who passed, and her name sounded like Mary, and it was a chest issue because she was making my chest hurt, or she was hurt. Yeah, chest area. Oh, maybe you're the one who having a new baby, because I did see a new baby. I thought it was um I thought it was the sister or the mom of your daughter that you adopted that was pregnant, but I did see a new baby. That's why I said she may have another baby. So maybe it's your baby, because I did see a new baby. It seems to be a baby girl. I don't know what the yes is to again. So, but yes, I do see a new baby. That's why it said she may have another baby. So it must be your baby. Oh, dementia. Took her breathing. Okay, so it is her. What's her name? Mary or something along that. Mary. Well, there's not really a lot that rhymes with Mary. So is it just Mary Terry, something like that? But it says grandma's here too, so she's still there um for you, because you seem to be really missing her. Was she 78, or was she in her 70s when she did? What's the 78?
Mhm.
And did she used to bake banana bread or zucchini bread or something like that? Dallas Sue Knight. No, okay. Did she used to bake bread, some kind of bread, zucchini bread, banana bread, some kind of bread? And what's the 78? She couldn't have been born in 78 because she'd be younger than me. What's the Mary? I don't know. Well, I keep getting a 78, and then she keeps showing me bread rising, coming out of the bread, like loaves of bread being taken out of the oven in a kitchen. Oh, okay. All right. Well, then maybe this isn't your mom. All right. That's all I have for Miss Belinda, though. But I do see another baby.
Wow. We're about the 2 hour mark, Miss Angie. Are we about done for the evening, you think?
Yes, sir.
Super. Well, I think it's been a great evening. Good energy all around. Thank goodness. Thanks everybody for popping in.
Oh, biscuits. Okay,
Biscuits.
that's what it was. Okay. Because she showed me, but it looks like a loaf of bread to me. It doesn't look like biscuits, but it could just be the baking that she's showing me.
Could be. And it could be also the way that because sometimes when the people used to bake biscuits, they put them all and they would grow and touch and they'd kill them like
Oh, and then it looks like, yeah, a
like
dome. Yeah.
peel apart type things. Yeah.
Okay.
So that could be what it is you were seeing because of the way they grow together. Because that's how my grandparents used to do it. My mom used to do it too. And so when they would grow, they weren't individual. They were like, oof, and then you had to snap them off. Break them off.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, yeah. So I remember that to this day. To this day, and Lord have mercy, that was some chip beef and gravy. That was a breakfast. Yes, indeed. Oh my goodness, now I'm hungry. So it is about time to get off of here. Thank you everybody for coming in and giving us your energies and letting us Lewis, let's do Lewis Black before we get out of here. But once Lewis is done, then we're out of here because Lewis was one of the first people in. Hey Lewis, good to see you in. What is it you needed to give a general specific
for his highest and greatest?
Highest and greatest? Okay. I forgot all about Lewis. And he's still here. Hey Lewis. So Lewis, are you? Are you changing jobs again? Because I'm getting again. I don't think you're happy with where you are. I don't think you're happy with what you're doing, and I think there's a job change coming. And I think it's coming before the summer. I think it'll be happening before the summer. It's also going to be a shift change situation, so you're not going to work the same time frame. I don't know if you work days or nights or whatever, but apparently you're going to work a different time and more consistent is what I'm hearing. A more consistent schedule. and a more which is more quality of life. So I'm getting again a shifting quality of life for this. Does this resonate with you? Are you looking for something else? Are you thinking about something else? Because that's what I'm picking up. Um, Also, a little more of this too, by the way. A little more money coming with the same package, which is nice. And is it something that's going to take you like traveling? Is it going to be like doing during the day? You're going to do like travel to different places or do something like that? Because I'm
If
seeing.
I'm not mistaken from our last conversation, somebody's doing, so he'll dispatch people. He'll work from home and he's dispatching people out. Like his job is kind of like dispatch,
Oh, really? Okay.
if I'm not mistaken.
Is that the new job or the job you just got or what?
His current job, I believe, is at a school. And so I think that the new job, that's the new job.
Okay, because that's the energy I was picking up was that is that feel. Then of course I felt him being the one moving, but then again it makes sense that he's moving the pieces around, the puzzle pieces around. So that's good. Lewis, does this resonate? Yes. Leaving the school, friend, getting a settlement and starting a business. Oh, you're going to start a new business with somebody.
Exactly. And he's going to be the person that dispatches.
Super.
And I can't remember what it is that they're doing, like what they're buying or selling or moving. But the friend has a little bit of experience in it and knows about it. And so
I think
if
it's
I'm
going. I think you're right on target then because that's the energy I picked up. I think it's an energy that's fitting for you. I think it's and again it's moving pieces of the puzzle around instead of you moving around. But I do see you actually having from time to time get into the field, Lewis. So I don't know if that's getting in the field to help maybe sell your services to somebody else to bring them into the fold as a customer or whatever it is. But I do see you getting out there and doing that as well.
railroad parts courier.
Okay. Yeah, yeah. Good, good, good. Yeah, no, I see you having to get in the field from time to time as well, which isn't a bad thing, but I also see you doing it to help market and continue to grow the business. But no, this is a good thing for you. I think this is a good change. And again, I think it's a shift in schedule, a shift in time, and also I think you're gonna be more happy and control, kind of controlling your environment, which is nice. Hi, Don and Angie. Again, you mentioned in my reading my husband talking about the rose, and you said the person. I didn't even think about my 2-month-old granddaughter named Harper Rose.
This is why we tell you guys to go back afterwards, because during the reading, you are very caught up in trying to pay attention to what we're saying and you miss a little bit of things. And this is why when I do personal readings, I record them so you can go back because you remember things later. Oh, that's good.
Yeah, because I remember I told you I kept coming as a person.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Well, damn.
One other thing I have for you really quick, Lewis, and Tamar, if you're still on here, that's my cousin Tamar Lewis. Um, uh, 1 second for you, Tamar. But Lewis, they're telling me to tell you to trust your intuition. If it doesn't feel good, then don't do it. So like if somebody's asking you to do something, it doesn't feel like and you're like, oh, it's something easy or it's not a hard task or it'll be an easy thing. Don't do it because it'll be more complicated than what you thought. This isn't relationship to the job, I don't think. But if somebody's asking you something, or if something if you're like your body is telling you when something is or is not right, and they're saying pay attention to those feelings and don't get yourself into a bad situation. That's a word for me too, because I did not pay attention to that. And yeah, but they're saying that you really do need to pay attention to your work. And then Tamar, I see you arguing with somebody at work. I think you work for the government in some capacity, and I see you arguing with somebody at work about something that you're very passionate about, or something you're having a serious discussion with somebody at work, but I see it leading you, or are you looking to move to another job? Because I see you being plucked up and moved to somewhere else, but in a good way, not in a bad way. You're being moved. You're either being moved up or you're being moved over, but I see you being moved and getting a new job within the next 6 or so months. Probably less. It may be the 6th month, which is June, but in the next 6 months or so. So I do see you um moving, like being picked up and plucked. And if you haven't already had that situation, it's something that's about to happen, or something that'll happen later this year. I do see you being moved to a new position, or but a better position. It doesn't seem to be anything. The word that I hear is volatile. So it'll be better for you when you move on to this new position. If you're still online, I don't know that you are. If not, then I'll message you and let you know.
And Tamar, well, she's not online. Let us know, Tamar. Let us know if you're online first, because if you are, I have another question I want to follow up with you on. So let me know. Let me know what. And she may have already left. We may have chased everybody off. I don't know. With our closing, Lewis, keep us informed. Let us know how things go with you. And again, with this with reading and what we're talking about, because I think this is a good move for you. I really do get a feeling like this is going to be a good step forward for you. Make sure you get a part of the business, by the way. Make sure you have some ownership interest. Make sure you get a partnership agreement. Make sure that something's written in writing.
Oh, there she go. Oh, there she go. My old job was crazy.
Crazy.
Volatile. That was the word that I kept hearing. Volatile, volatile. I feel led to do governmental accounting. So I do see you moving on. I see you being plucked up and picked out and moved to a new position. It'll be better. It'll be a joyous situation. Like you're looking for some peace, some joy, some harmony, some good times, and it'll be a fun time at work. So I do see you moving on to something different.
And Tamar, who is the 6'1", 6'2", tall, very well built African American man who is in the business suit? Is that a husband? Is that a boyfriend? Or is that someone on the horizon? Because I'm getting that energy. And I don't do love readings, Angie. You know that I don't do the love readings, but this is a strong connection.
All right, Tamar, what's going on? She was just out here a couple weeks ago too.
Oh, is that right?
Earlier this month or late last month.
So is she? Are you married? So she's not married, and
no, I don't think she's currently married now.
Oh, are you? So is this somebody you're dating, Tamar, or is this somebody who is coming into the picture? Because this is a real strong energy, and we're talking a very, very new boo. Maybe so, absolutely, because this is a strong energy I'm getting, and he is somebody who is confident, comfortable, not egotistical. He's very laid back. Yeah, he's somebody who is very smooth. He also knows what he wants. He's not young. He's not a young puppy. He's been around a while. He understands life, and he wants a partner. He wants a partner. He does not want a subservient. What do you call it? A spouse. He wants somebody who is Scottsdale single.
Oh, she was just here in Scottsdale a couple weeks ago, and now she's saying she's single. Oh, so he's coming.
He's coming. He's coming, and he's and that too, I guess. But he's going to show up. Yes. So yes, he will be. He's showing up on the picture on the horizon, and he is. Again, this is going to be somebody who's good for you, very good for you. Like, the match is going to be nice, and he's not going to be. He's just an independent, strong person. So he wants a strong woman. He wants a self-defined individual. He doesn't want to create you. He doesn't want to have to raise you up. He doesn't want to. He wants a partner. He doesn't want somebody who he has to worry about and all those kind of things. So be that strong, independent woman. Don't be afraid to show that, because that's what he wants. He doesn't want a weak, mousy woman. He wants a woman who is already comfortable with who she is and where she's going in life. So yeah.
Oh my goodness. We are the same. We are cousins. Definitely cousins.
They got pills for that.
I have two more things for you, Tamar. One, they're saying you won't pursue this job. This job will pursue you. You're not looking for it. It'll come out of the blue. You'll be surprised. You'll be happy. And it'll be a quick. Like, if you want it, the job is yours. Boom, boom, boom. So it's a very quick transition, a very quick decision that you have to make. So be on the lookout for that. Go ahead and go ahead and see that in your current situation. Like, I'm so happy for my new job. But I do see that, or did you just get promotion? Because you said my last job was volatile. So did you just get a promotion? But I do see a promotion coming for you, a better job. And again, you not pursuing it pursuing you. And then I keep hearing, let her go. Do one of the girls want to go somewhere and you don't want to let them go? Like, do one of them want to go away for college? And what's with the New York? There's a New York connection. So one of the girls want to go somewhere, because I heard let her go, and you won't let her go, or you don't want her to go. Is that what they're telling me? Is that the truth? Is that what the situation is with let her go? She'll be fine. Who's in school full time getting their master's? One of the girls? I keep hearing let her go. So who is it that you need to let go? And it's a her that they keep saying, let her go. And then is no, there's no connection with New York because I keep hearing New York. So could the one that's cooking want to go to New York for school? There's something about New York that I keep getting. They keep showing me NY and one of the girls wanting to go there or visit or something about New York. And then is Uncle is your dad's birthday coming up soon? Because I'm getting like I feel him in my energy, but I feel like a birthday or anniversary or something because I get a celebratory cake. Oh, you're getting your master's. The other one needs to pursue her master's in psychology when she finished her bachelor's in this. Okay. Somebody wants to go away, and I'm getting New York as a place they want to go, and I'm getting let her go. And then I get an anniversary or a birthday coming up because I'm getting a celebratory cake, but it feels like Uncle Elsie.
And it's the one in the cooking school that's gone to New York.
That's what you're getting? See, that's what I'm getting, that New York. So maybe when she's done with the cooking program, or she'll do so good in the cooking program that she'll end up being invited to go there. But they're saying let her go when that happens. Oh, she said lots of restaurants. Okay, so I'm getting a definite mission. And both Don and I are getting the same connection to New York for the cooking. And then
and the James Beard House is there as well.
Oh, there you go.
The James Beard Award is big. And in culinary, U.S. culinary, Beard is award big.
He passed in the summer. Okay. What's the celebration then? I get a celebration cake, but I get candles on it. So somebody's birthday's coming up and he wants you to know that he's present or he's around for that situation. Oh, you messed up her cake on 4/4. So he's showing me the cake and he's showing me the candles on the cake. Okay, so that's what he's showing me. Got it. Okay, that's what he's showing. You messed up her cake. And then your brother, he's not having a new baby, is he? Or a little girl? It has to do with your brother, and then there's a little girl. So one of his daughters, is there a situation with one of his daughters? It doesn't seem to be a bad thing. It seems to be a good thing. But he's showing, and when I say he, a guy. No. Okay. So the Uncle Elsie is showing me the cake situation, but he's also showing me your brother. Because I can see his face clearly, but I see a little girl. So is he having a situation with his little girl? Is there something significant coming up with his little girl also? And your dad is saying the cake still tastes good. Whatever it was, even though it was messed up, it still tastes good. It's a thought that counts. Oh, his daughter might be. Okay, so I see a little girl being associated with your brother. Got it. Okay. Okay, so maybe she's the one that's having a kid because I see a little girl being associated with your brother. So maybe she's the one that's having a daughter. Your daughter's going to New York, and Uncle Elsie is around letting you know that he's in the mix. He's seeing it all. He's still watching. And he was there for the cake because he's showing me somebody digging their or like licking icing off of their finger. All right, well, that's what I got for you, Miss Tamar. I'm glad you stopped in and commented.
Absolutely, good to have you in, and thanks for sharing that energy with us. And let us know about Mr. 6'2".
She
Let
said
us
it
know.
was moist but ugly. I feel like you got distracted or something, and that's what messed it up. Like you were doing something else and you got distracted, and when you went in there, like you couldn't fix it, but you like, whatever, we go eat this cake. All right. Well, that's what I got for you. And Don, if you're ready to go, I'm ready to go.
All right, sounds good. Thanks everybody again for popping in. We appreciate it much, and I'll be back on tomorrow morning. This time I will be on. Last weekend I forgot I had dental work to take care of, and but this week I have nothing, so I will be in this hot seat tomorrow morning, and then Angie and I are back next Wednesday. Yes,
Correct. Yes, we will be.
very good.
Tamar, he rides in the car with you a lot. Your dad rides in the car with you a lot. He's a passenger in there. So I don't know if you talk out loud to him, but you should talk out loud to him. And he's turning the radio station. Do you listen to blues music, or is there a favorite song that you two share? Because he's showing me sitting in the passenger seat of the car with you, and he's turning the knob on the radio. And there's a song that he's tuning into that you both like. And I want to say it's who's the If You Think It's Lonely Now guy? Who sings that? Gosh, why can't I think of his name? If you think you're lonely now, what's his name? A blues singer. God, why can't I think of his name? And I listen to the song all the time. And he's deceased too. But anyway, he's showing me that he rides in the car with you, and he's showing me the song that you two like, or the music that you listen to in the car. All right. So that's all I got for you. Now we can go, Don, for sure.
Bobby Womack.
Yes. Gosh, why can't I think of his name? Yes. Somebody said Bobby Rolex, but they knew what I meant. Bobby Womack, yes.
Don I Lou Ed.
Oh, I looked in your playlist
Oh,
on your channel and couldn't find the meditation.
oh yeah, no,
Oh,
they're there. But I actually, if you look, I put the QR code up, but I also earlier put up the link that'll take you there. Hold 1 second. I'll show you the gatekeeper one. If you find one, you'll get them all because they're all right in the same area. But this is the one for the spirit guides. This is the meditation for the spirit guides one. So let me put this one in. This link will get you to that one. Okay. That one is for the spirit guides. All right. That should get you there.
one more thing, Tamar. Your dad is saying stop being so bossy in your love life. Stop being so bossy in your love life.
Are you on? Yeah. If you go and you look under the click on videos and then do a search and type meditation. And then when you type meditation, it'll show you the 3 meditations. They should come up on YouTube that way. And while we're here, I can actually go to YouTube myself and see if I can, because I've done that before. And I've gone, you go to my page.
Mm-hmm. I'm on your page. I'm
Uh-huh.
on the tab that says videos. And if you scroll down, you got to scroll down to, you got to scroll up, I think, pretty far down. Because that's how I found them. I went through your video list.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so if you go down to 6 months ago, there's a guided tarot. They're down there. Or is it more than that? Oh, right at the 6-month mark, there I see both of them. The meet your loved ones and the meet your gatekeeper. They're right next to each other. One's 27 minutes and one's 29 minutes. You are Keisha's twin. And so I see both of the videos. They're way down the page. You have to go like if you're in Don's page, and I don't know if you can see this. So this is Don's page on YouTube. I'm on the tab that says videos, and then you just go to you scroll down and you'll see those two right there. But it's down. It's 6 months ago. That's how far down you have to go. Or you can do what Don said and search the list.
Yeah. So again, I tried doing it myself and I couldn't because it shows me as the owner of the thing, so it doesn't work for me. But yeah. But anyway, yeah, just do a search and you'll find them. It's been a while since I've done them, but there are 3 of them, and they're all in the same general area. They were done within a week or 2 apart of each other. Okay, but they're there and they work. Believe me, they work. I've had positive feedback in reference to it. So with that said, we're out of here again. Thank you, Miss Angie, for coming in. We will see everybody next week. And if you're watching tomorrow morning, well, then we'll be back with Miss Shauna on Thursday morning. And we get rolling somewhere around 8 a.m. PST, Pacific Standard Time. That'll be 11 a.m. East Coast time, give or take a little bit. We're in the ish community. So, not Amish, but as in time-ish.
If you're subscribed, you won't miss a beat. It'll pop right up. Some mornings I'm busy and then boop boop that alert pop up. Don and Shauna's on, and I know it's time to pay attention to Don and Shauna.
Exactly. Well, take care, everybody. Have a great weekend, and we will talk to you next week. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Do, 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 do.